I'm not getting any sound at all.
How about now?
Hey, there's me. There's sound.
Okay,
Yeah.
try that again. How we doing, everybody? I am Team Delicious. Everybody calls me Chef. And this is session number 7, finale of Hell Week. We're trying to get this all done tonight because otherwise we're going to roll into Hell Monday. And that's just awful for everyone.
Well, following the
So-
Divine Comedy, it's going to be Purgatory Week.
Right.
Nobody wants that.
Do I
Making our
look
way
like
out.
Dante to
My
you?
liver pecked out for all eternity and probably
You're not
better to stay
Dante.
in the city.
You're a storyteller. We got to figure out which one of us is Dante.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
you're
what I'm
versatile,
asking.
obviously.
I'm like, if I'm storytelling, I don't want to do this in couplets.
No, you have to
So-
do it in Italian. Go.
Don't challenge him.
Sono formato. Yeah, my Italian is awful, so thank you for that. But speaking of the people that we're talking to and talking about, going in the order that they are on my screen, we have JenOfThieves playing Katrina. We have Pierce Power Tough playing as Eli. I have Travis down here playing in as Vincent, and Totally Human as True Daddy Robin. And no, it's not going away.
Never going
I'm
away.
so glad it's stuck.
Never, ever going away.
It's the only thing I've accomplished this whole game.
Wow. I know this game is dark. Shit. Speaking of things that Jen has accomplished, number 1, we have merch. How do you get merch, you ask? You go to our Patreon. You come to Patreon, you throw us whatever dollars you have laying around that you want to, throw at somebody. And then you can get, depending on the level, you can get everything from merch. You can get redeems, which is what you guys have been seeing, like people throwing bricks, throwing redeems, throwing heals at people. You can get guaranteed spots in games. Hint, hint. Just saying, there may be some stuff coming up soon. Just putting that out there. Also, speaking of our Discord, that's where we talk about all these games that we're going through, all the games that are about to come up, all the games that have come up, all the games that are in the future. Also, a whole bunch of other stuff. We talk about everything: life, pets, food, arts and crafts, gaming. If you want to come in, we'd love to see you. I know I'm on there pretty much every day, and we're a very active community. And we're very, very welcoming. Speaking of a very, very welcoming community and a place we'd love to see you, come and check out our YouTube channel if you want to get caught up on this game and any of the other ones. Also, if you're on YouTube, hi, hit the buttons. You know the buttons. Hit them. Like now. Okay. So, right now, we have gone through all of that, told everybody everything about where you can go to look up the past, where you can go to see our future. Let's talk about what happened earlier this evening, because we are picking up almost exactly where we left off last game. So let's see. Who has not gone first on recap in a while?
I don't think I have.
Oh. Well, tell you what, you're gonna go first tonight.
All right. Being in the same room as a unknown assailant, Pierce and I proceeded to get held at gunpoint, try a very clever strategy, which worked sort of, and fail to negotiate with someone we learned was in fact a vampiric mercenary.
Mm-hmm. And that may hey Vincent, what happened during that particular discussion?
Well, Vincent was a little irritated with the fact that he kept pointing his dick at people. I mean, gun. Sorry, and kept waving that shit around. So basically, when he started throwing his weight around and tried to like glad hand the negotiation, Vincent decided to push back. And then eventually he decided, okay, well, let's go ahead and see if we can do something for this guy. And then contacted the sheriff. And as soon as the sheriff got on the phone, I let the dude know it was the sheriff, and he freaked him out. He got uncomfortable. He reacted badly, and then fight ensued, and we
Right.
tried our best to take him down, but unfortunately, he was a really tough son of a bitch.
And it had nothing to do whatsoever with you telling him to go fuck himself. All right.
No, I did that
Pierce,
because he was waving his dick around.
Yeah. Speaking of waving his dick around. All right, so Eli and Venture Daddy have made our way to the shark tanks because that's where we found that the mysterious stone-like object we're supposed to be finding is in a tank. After a long and heart-to-heart conversation with a shark, we found out that asshole is in the tank. Don't know where he is, but we're gonna see if we can't suss him out. And I have made a promise to sharks, and I will uphold my promise to sharks because that's what you do. Because they don't know any better. That's why you don't talk again.
for the record, we actually did some research. It turns out that shark's name is Lemmy.
Lemmy lemon shark. Oh no.
Yeah, Lemmy the lemon shark.
Oh no.
Yes.
I will give my life to protect Lemmy lemon shark. But yeah, now at the behest of the one Katrina, we are butt naked right now because there's blood on our clothes and sharks like blood. So it's naked time in the shark tank.
I mean, I guess to continue the theme of waving dicks around, I created an HR nightmare for this entire aquarium.
Yeah.
It
And
was
then-
so hot the fire alarm went off.
And then realized I
Oh,
not only had to play 2 sides, it's more like 4, and I should just leave.
We'll see. Who knows what happens? Katrina is a power unto herself. So, last time we checked, currently, if you've been watching through the video feeds, you've been seeing Eli strip butt naked and keep dunking his head in and out of the water while a lemon shark circles nearby. Katrina walked up, took her shoes off, and is sitting down. Huh?
So you see the lemon shark, you do not see Eli. I don't
Oh
cast
shit, that's right,
reflection
that's
on cameras.
right. I am sorry, that is a very good point.
It's extremely
Okay.
important.
It is a very, very important thing. Let's see. Venture Daddy was over there taking a look and seeing if he could get onto and start moving and operating the crane.
I'm gonna be full on
You had some sort of
boss monster. The plan is to be a boss monster with telegraphed attacks, dropping things on him.
okay, like, are you going to be trying to like Tetris boss monster, or are we going for like Ripley and Alien boss monster? Just
I'm gonna use the crane as a weapon.
okay. And Vincent is still outside running comms, air traffic controlling on all of our shenaniganry.
You got the crane.
My hand is hovering over the ignition.
I don't know what that
You guys
does.
are ready. We can create one hell of a distraction.
Yeah. We'll make a bunch of distractions. We gotta lure this asshole out.
I'm monitoring the fucking cameras as close as I can
Yeah.
to look for any disturbance in the water that could indicate this fucker swimming around in there, as well as trying to see if there's any security guards that might be coming our way.
He's in the rock. He's under the rock, right? Or he's not in the tank, but he came through, or is he?
He's in the tank. As far as the shark, he's in the tank.
He is in the tank.
Is there blood on him?
Who?
The guy in the tank.
You don't know.
You can't see him.
Yeah, I know, but did he heal between the issues we were
don't.
giving him?
You don't know.
All right.
He didn't take any damage,
If
dude.
the sharks ain't freaking out, I'm gonna go ahead and assume he healed up.
He didn't take
Sharks
any
are blood.
damage though, dude. Like he didn't
He got
literally
shot
did
several
not-
times. Just
No,
didn't
he
do
didn't.
anything.
He dodged
Anyway.
or like so.
Bludgeoning only, I think. All right. If no one has any more planning to do, I'm starting this crane up.
Yep.
All right. Let me see here. Travis, I will say While you right now, because of the way the water is going, remember how I said there were like circulators going through it at all different levels? The water is always somewhat turbulent. So with the number of things swimming around in there, one more or one less would be extremely difficult for you to tell. As for the guards, they are some of them are milling around. A lot of them are over there talking to Hetty, Mr. Vandermeulen, who has some explaining to do about why his pants are elsewhere. So there's some commotion, some questions, and there's also, the business office staff like kind of panicking and everything too. So you can see that. You can see them sort of milling around outside. Cell phones are out. As to what you want to do with that, that's up to you. So,
At
did I
this
cover all the
point,
bases?
at this point, this guy is he's kindred. His security, well, some of his security, a couple of his security members are kindred. So, I mean, I would imagine he's not blatantly trying to fuck with the masquerade. So, I mean, there's been no violations that we've heard of coming out of the aquarium. So, I mean, I'm assuming that this guy already has that shit handled. I mean, am I seeing anything like? Am I seeing like raw footage fucking leaving the facility? Am I seeing raw fucking? Okay, all right.
No, but you are still seeing a large number of people, or actually not a large number, but a handful of people who, hey, somebody's shooting in an aquarium,
Yeah, of course.
and cell phones are out, which means probably at least one of them's calling 911.
Can I lock the
They do
doors
that
to
though?
the aquarium entrance so that nobody walks in on us?
Can you? Do you have the keys?
No, but we're on. That's why I'm asking. I don't have the keys, but we're on the inside. Do they lock from the inside?
They do.
I want to see if I can intercept their. I want to see if I can intercept any 911 calls and play 911 for these people. Can I?
Oh,
Would you let me roll that out? See if I could do that.
How do you do that?
if you can explain to me how you're going to do that in the back of Ravnos' van without without a cell phone tower or any other form of receiver, sure.
No, I mean the cell phone towers. The cell phone towers all have an operating system on them. You just got to hack the actual cell phone tower. That's what he would do.
Good luck
Is
with that.
basically hack. But here's the thing: is that I mean,
Do the Tremere just have like a big pile of 0 days?
because like I said, I mean it's up to you. It's up to you if you'd let me try or not. Like if you want to see if I could
Okay.
do it, then we could do it and like hack the tower and see if I could actually intercept the calls or not. It's up to you.
You know what? In the interest of fair play, I'll let you. I will say that since you are trying to hack into a secure system that's monitored, and you're trying to do it faster than somebody can dial 911 and hit send, uh, good luck. Just in terms of physical speed and ability, I'm not sure that's physically possible. But I tell you what, roll it. Your difficulty is going to be a 10, and I'm going to need at least 2 successes to pull this off. I'm not saying it can't be done because it most clearly can, but
If he pulls this off, just please don't budge.
if he pulls this off,
And damn,
nope.
one success. Can I
That's a
burn a
-1.
willpower? Can I burn a
For
willpower?
do you want those for 3 dice or 1 success?
Oh, hold on.
Do 1
No,
success.
he has 0 successes. Why does
Don't
it
risk it.
He
Kill
has
the botch.
-1.
That's
no
-1.
negative 1 success? I botched. Oh,
Yeah.
all right. Can I burn a willpower to erase the botch and just basically just fail?
Make it a 0? Yes, you
Yeah.
can.
All right.
Okay.
I burned a willpower.
A val-
Make it a 0.
A valiant attempt. A valiant attempt, but unfortunately, no. If you had
Almost
left
no
that
time.
botch, I was gonna fuck with you so hard. But too late.
Hold on, Peter. I got like 6 bricks on my ass. I mean, come on.
We really
Yeah, I
do.
gotta get through these things.
She
I
did
could-
just pack a book from a game start.
For the record, I am currently looking at 12 redeems that I have so far that I have to get through. So both good and bad. So yeah.
But most
Anyway.
of them are bricks.
As far as you know. Vincent, no, you couldn't. Good try though. All right.
Holy shit. All right.
Okay. So who's doing what?
Getting ready to hop in this tank.
Okay.
I'm gonna play some
Roll.
Candy Crush.
Okay.
Whose ever phone that is.
I will say, since you have to keep making new accounts, you are having to reset from level 1 every time.
That's all right. I don't want it to be hard.
Okay, I'm just saying you got to go through a tutorial.
Okay, you may want to I contact Katrina. You may want to inform your friend that some of his personnel are calling emergency services. And he's going to be the one that's going to have to deal with that at this point.
K. Literally just the letter K.
Potassium to you too.
I'll call
From
Teddy.
future us.
Okay. You call Teddy. Vincent, since you're still watching the feeds, you'd be able to see this but not hear it. Teddy, whose real name is Hadrian, is currently standing there surrounded by a large number of his staff, mostly the security guards, things like that, talking to them, trying to reassure them, get information and all that jazz. And all of a sudden, his pants start ringing from across the room.
Oh, thanks up.
Every head has turned. Kind of wondering about why he picked that song. All right, for your ringtone, and then looking back at him with a lot more confusion.
Text back. I don't think he has his phone.
It's on him.
No, it's not. Smiley face.
Oh, I mean, I'm saying it's. Well, yeah. Okay. Well.
All right. Let's see. We don't have anything else to do. Pierce, I believe it is Curse Belushi time. Are you
Yep.
taking anything with you? Or are you just going down there barehanded? There's neoprene
What
suit.
else would I have?
There's
a
the
neoprene
shark
dive
pusher.
suit. The shark, I don't want to say goats, 'cause that's not right. The shark tees.
Shark
They're designed to
pusher.
like help you move sharks around and away from you. Ideally.
Oh, I can use my
They're huh?
I can use my words. I don't need to go.
You with me?
There are
Exactly.
I th-
Manners matter. Katrina.
you see a cabinet with a couple of dive knives and like goggles and everything. As to whether or not the goggles would be useful, I mean, saltwater, does it hurt? We'll find out.
Oh,
Okay.
Vincent does do one thing. Sorry, Vincent does
Okay.
do one thing. He grabs his computer and he leaves the van, tells his familiar to head home, and flies himself to the top of the aquarium. The roof,
Right.
the roof of the aquarium above where Eli and the rest are at right now, just on the roof up there. So
Okay. You've got a decent idea of where they are, but you cannot see down directly through them because the roof is made of concrete.
of course, yeah, of course.
Okay.
Um,
But you're fairly sure that while you may or may not be directly over them, you're within about 20 yards one way or another.
yeah.
Okay?
Sorry, that was all I needed.
It's fine. It's fine. So what are we doing?
Yeah. Diving in.
Are you, so you're are
Life
you
ain't
taking
gonna help
Ethan
me.
with you?
Sue's not gonna help me.
Okay. Where's Sploosh?
I'll fight this guy, so the joke or the hope is gonna be to outsmart him.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm following
Alright.
with my eyes. I'm planning on using this crane to grab our guy by the scruff of his neck, or maybe drop things on him. We'll see.
Okay. So
But
just
first,
for
I have to see my target.
yeah, just so we're clear, this crane has a basket on the bottom. Okay?
Oh,
It's like it's a large platform almost, so that way you can transport stuff up and down. Okay,
in
like
that
using
case,
the
my plan is
image.
to hit him with the platform.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure we didn't have any confusion about what was on the end of that rope, cable, string.
Crane
So
is a melee weapon now.
crane is melee. I'm not gonna let you roll melee for that, but we'll get to there.
Would I know if there's anything like underneath the shark tank, like structurally, like a basement?
A metric shit ton of supports going all the way down to bedrock. Just
Okay.
because the sheer weight of that water would actively dent, like, would crush almost anything if it did not have incredibly solid supports all the way down to like bedrock levels.
Mm-hmm.
So there is nothing accessible underneath there. All the equipment and everything would be built in more towards the sides or from the back.
Oh, I'm just
What are
gonna
we
keep
doing?
sitting.
Okay.
You're waiting on me to do
I was
something.
waiting on somebody. All right.
All
Eli
right,
has gone kersploosh. We have one crate
as I'm
for Ridge. We
going
have
in,
uh-huh.
we're gonna do that voodoo that I do.
So well.
There will be several of me's along the bottom of this tank. We are all moving in directions.
Okay. Just so we're clear, we do remember that this tank is about 150, 175 feet tall, right?
Yep. And there's a
About
couple of
75 yards
me's
across.
around me.
Okay, I just want to make sure because you said at the bottom of the tank. I'm like that's
Mhm.
actually a good ways
As I
away.
get to the bottom of the tank, there will be a series of mirror images of me.
Okay,
The
so
goal is to at least give myself 1 second to respond when he jumps.
clone
And hopefully he
two.
jumped on the
Got it.
wrong one. Exactly.
Okay, we have Naruto'd our way into a shark tank. Eli is now off the communications network because his phone is not waterproof, and even if it was, he didn't take it with him.
After a
He
minute, I'm
didn't
gonna
take
give
it with
like a
him.
super big sigh and like start climbing up there. Just to kind of like stand on the edge. Scissors in hand.
Okay, so you are like in on the gantry above the water near where he jumped in.
Yep.
Okay, and Venture Daddy is still over there in the crane's operating booth. The water is very clear. However, you're still dealing with like 200 feet of water, so at that depth, it is still fairly murky. So be careful.
And gonna put up heightened senses.
Okay. Holy shit! There's fish. You can hear there's a continual background rumbling of a lot of a lot of the constantly filling machinery, the pumps, the filters, things along those lines. It's sort of a large background hum. You can hear underneath anytime something breaks the surface, like a turtle or a jumping fish. You can hear it jump in and splash. It doesn't happen very often, but since you've climbed up there, uh, some of these smaller bait fish have sort of been started swirling underneath you as they swim with. They think it might be feeding time. And Eli, this happened to you too, but they scattered the second that you jumped in
Mm.
because you're too big to be num-nums.
For the record, I am not quite down to half blood,
I'm getting close.
but we're
Again.
close.
Okay.
Mm.
All right. So, Pierce, we're going to focus on you for just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
As you're in there, you have created how many clones? Just so I know.
Still nice, even 6.
6. We got 6 clones. Okay. Ouch. Okay. Okay. As you're in there, do you have heightened senses up or anything, or are you just swimming?
Nope. Not even swimming. I'm just walking. I don't float.
Well, you're sinking.
Take a while to
So
sink.
I thought I was at the bottom.
not yet. It's 200 feet down, and there's a whole bunch of shit in there. No,
Okay.
I'm not letting that kind of a story point go past. You nuts?
I've said it several times and you agreed.
No, I didn't.
I'm walking along
Okay.
the bottom. Okay.
That's how I
We're
respond to
following.
almost everything.
We're falling through water.
All right. As you are going down, you see over in the distance a lemon shark. You're not sure if it's Lemmy or if it's a different lemon shark, maybe Lemmy's mate. You're not sure. You do see at least one lemon shark, like maybe maintaining about 15 feet above you and about 45, 50 feet away, but kind of staying relatively steady with how you're going down. You don't have heightened senses or anything, do you?
Nope.
So yeah, you just got this big background roar of the water. The increase in pressure is just starting to squeeze you a little bit more. You're noticing that, while you can still move, it's just your body's not responding the way it normally does. So just making you, it's a little bit discombobulating slightly. So on your way down, let's see. Hey, Pierce, I'm going to ask you this even though I know your answer. Evens or odds?
Always odds. Oh, he said it. I was wrong.
Well, it's odds. Cool. As you go down, you see a couple of the larger sharks. You're fairly certain that there's maybe a tiger shark, one or two, a sand shark, actually even a bull shark, sort of come around, but instead of like they come up and they swim sort of near you, but once they get like fairly close, they like just turn and swim away. Like I don't know what this is, but it's not food.
Nope.
Plus, they may or may not have already tried to go toe to toe with a kindred before. We're not sure, but you do know from Lemmy that. Are you gonna? Do you want to do it that way?
Yeah.
Okay.
I could do it for free. Why wouldn't I use it?
For some reason, I thought that cost a blood. Okay.
Mm-mm.
Well.
Yeah. What's up, big friend?
Yeah. Old blood.
Yeah, there's another one like me in here. I'm trying to rally guys to kill him. Trying to get you guys out of this tank as well.
What do you mean out? Back to the
Out of
ocean?
this, back to yeah, exactly.
How do we know you will not try to kill us too?
Because I don't want you guys dead. I'd much rather you guys were out in the ocean doing your thing. This is cool and all, but this ain't where you're supposed to be.
It is not.
Yeah, it's already extended to Lemmy. We killed this guy. We're gonna spend the next couple months getting you guys out of here.
I would like to see. I would like to see the Rokia again.
Don't know
I
what
will
that
help
is.
you.
Hey, awesome.
What do you
I'm
need?
gonna be to draw him out. You'll probably know what the signal is, but I'll give a signal when I've got him visible.
Must you hope to take all of us out of here, yes?
That's the plan. Won't be all the same day, but a friend of mine likes a
Very
challenge.
well.
So
This will be a good hunt.
hope so.
When you find him, we will be there. All right. As you're falling, you have a couple of encounters that go pretty much like that. You know, different wordings, different things. You're only talking to the sharks, right?
For the most part, anybody else who walks up or anybody swims up. Anybody else who swims up, I'll give them a good greeting. Extend the
Okay.
same thing if they have the means to tear a body apart.
A lot of the sheep. There's some sheep's head in there. Some barracuda. They're they're too scared. They've seen what that thing can do to the apex predators in here. And then maybe about 30, 50, 30, 40 feet off the floor, you see a giant shadow pass above you.
Looking up.
It's the big old whale shark.
Oh, word. Y'all don't eat dudes, so
What
Yeah.
are you?
uh vampire trying to find a rock. Hope you guys get out of here. Make my way out of this fucking city.
Are you the one the others spoke of? The cold blood who wants freedom.
Oh, yes.
Very well. I am here to help if I can. I do not have teeth that can bite,
Oh,
but if I may help, I will.
figure
What
something
is your name?
out. Friends call me Eli. Enemies call me Eli. Most people call me Eli.
What do sharks call you?
Looks like you guys are hopefully friends. Eli.
Hello, Eli.
Yeah. And you?
I
Whaley.
am Taroa.
Okay. Very nice to meet you, Taro.
And you. Good hunting. And as you're coming down the last 30 feet till you hit sand, you notice that in the same way that Taroa changed the shadows, you see like it's a little bit dimmer down here than you thought it would be.
Hmm.
Until you look up and you see it looks like you're looking up into a tornado of sharks
Oh hell yeah! A
just
Sharknado.
swimming in it. Yeah, literally a
A
sharknado.
tunnel.
As they are, you can tell that they're slowly working their way down. This is not a feeding frenzy. This is not mating. This is your doom is slowly swimming towards you.
Mm-hmm.
And you know they're not here for you. At least you hope.
Yeah,
Provided they can tell
I've
one
been,
little
I've been
telepathy.
pretty chill. They can
Yes,
talk.
you have. Yes, you have. So, as you land, you look around and I'm going to say you could probably you can see to the far edge, but roll me a roll me a let me see wits and tech. Sorry, roll me a perception investigation.
Doop. Oh, not perception dodge. Investigation. Standard diff.
Yes, please.
1.
Okay. As you're looking, you're starting to as your eyes have adjusted both to the salt water, the light levels, and the changing shadows, you've started to be able to make out better detail. You're starting to be able to see what of these are rocks, what of these are coral, and what of these are clearly there only for decoration. Like you can tell the difference between the rocks that look like they would almost look like they'd be like over top of a meter in somebody's yard versus the rocks that are actually made of concrete, stone, and then the coral beds, which actually appear to be covered in real coral.
Hey, I'm gonna talk to every individual coral peak now. Greetings, coral. Guys, want to
You
strip
can
vampire? If it's
I don't.
alive, I think they're
doesn't have
technically
a brain.
it's a
Coral are
jellyfish.
they are too small to actually qualify
I feel
for
like they would be
speech.
good.
Yeah, but they would mean well, I'm sure.
They would if they
Note to
could.
self: save the coral as well.
And
Mm.
the Great Barrier Reef just got itself a champion. Here we go, y'all. All right, you've landed. You're looking around. You're not really. You can tell. You can sort of rule out some of the rocks. Like that one's clearly fake. This one's clearly fake. The one over by the edge is clearly fake. But you've narrowed it down to maybe about a 50-yard diameter circle that you know it has to be within.
Mm. Mental note: I'm keeping tabs on that. My main thing right now is trying to draw this dude out.
Okay. Are you doing anything to try to bring the dude out?
I am being a swarm of me in a tank, touching stuff like just
Touching stuff.
yeah.
Okay. Just so I'm aware, and this is because I, the DM, have never had to deal with this problem. Your copies, you can control how they look. You cannot actually feel what they feel and see what they see, right?
Nope.
Okay. I didn't think
It is
so.
it is literally a series of mirror images doing the same thing I'm doing.
Okay. Just wanted to make
We're
sure.
in a hall of mirrors.
All right. In that case, I'm gonna need you to roll me perception alertness, please.
Hmm.
And Leaf, you can roll me perception alertness as well, just because I know you said you were trying to get some stuff going. Oh, 2 successes. All right.
These damn ones. Hell yeah.
Ooh. 2 and 2. All right. So Venture Daddy has been keeping an eye on things down there, and you are looking down what appears to be a a funnel O shark.
Mhm.
This is like some kind of shit you'd expect to see on Animal Planet.
Whatever you're doing, Eli, it's working.
He can't hear you.
I know.
All right.
That
As
was
you
him.
as he's gotten down there and you've seen him touch down, for lack of a better term, have you been lowering the crane as well, or is it still up there above the surface?
I imagine it won't move very quickly, so yeah, I'll be lowering it.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and say it's about halfway down,
Okay.
and I'm gonna say it's also gonna be if you're looking straight down, I'm assuming that based on the way the tank is shaped, these guys are basically making a concentric circle around the center of the tank. You're gonna be on the outside over here to the
Yeah.
left. Okay,
Yeah.
so that way the sharks aren't hitting your cord or anything.
Yeah.
But they're also
If the guy goes into the middle of that thing, I think he's screwed. So
we'll find out. Maybe he
we'll
can
find
talk to
out.
sharks better. Who knows? We'll find out. All right. I need both of you to roll me. Let's see. Nope, that wasn't optional. Never mind. We already did that. Cool.
Did I see anything from my perception?
You have been able to keep a track on Eli, or at least some of the Elis. Because as much as as fun as it would be for you to be able to see through this, no,
No,
not under these conditions, no.
no.
But you are keeping track of what appears to be the main grouping of Elis. There's about 4 of them in a smaller cluster, or excuse me, like 3 of them in a smaller cluster with another 3 on the outside. So as you are walking around, you've been following them, and then ever so suddenly you see a flash of movement. Like, not even sure how something can move that fast underwater.
Goddamn celerity.
But yeah, you see a sudden flash of movement. Now, to be fair, this could easily have been a shark. Could very easily have been a shark. Could very easily have been a barracuda, a school of smaller fish down there doing stuff. It's all possible, but you see a definitive flash of movement. Pierce, since you got 2 as well, you also see maybe about 40 yards away. As you're looking, it's going to be over here at about your 2 o'clock. About 40 yards away, you see a flash of movement blasting towards one of your mirrors. Okay, like flying full body torpedo charge and going right through it. Now, just because I'm not sure how this works, if he sees through one, he sees through all of them?
Nope.
Okay, I didn't think so.
He
I just
just
wanted
knows
to make
that
sure.
specific one is fake.
Okay, so now, and then there were 6. So you've seen him flash out, but you didn't really get a chance to see where he went because, it was far away and there's a bunch of other rocks in the way. But you've got a pretty decent idea of where he's at right now.
Mhm.
Do with that information as you will.
Do I also have such an idea?
You have seen the flash. You have not seen his full motion, but you know where that flash was.
Okay, I'm gonna try to reposition. I mean, there's no way if he's moving at full celerity, there's no way I'm hitting him. But I'm going to be trying to get that crane down in that area so I can maybe block him at least.
Okay. Uh, Eli, roll me perception awareness one more time.
Yep. 3 successes.
You smell blood. Hot
Hmm.
blood. And it's coming.
Hot?
Hot blood. That blood, as you turn your head and you see it, you realize that there is what appears to be 2 or 3 large fish that have been effectively had their gills ripped out, and they are bleeding profusely as they thrash over there towards the side of the tank. Some of the other sharks are getting, as one might expect, fairly distracted. So you've got about 10 sharks right now of the however many you've got that are, instead of focusing on helping you, they are food.
Cool.
And as we all know, what happens when one shark finds food?
hmm
More of them find food.
This is, I mean, I'm not trying to spoil my thing, but this is what I want to kind of happen. I
What
need
do you
him in
actually?
proximity of these sharks and the blood because the frenzy makes everything worse. And then you can just kind of guide that frenzy towards him.
Yeah. But
That's why I have
Yeah.
so many clones. So every time he goes through, I can start to pinpoint where he is and where he's going.
okay.
He's the one
Uh,
wasting blood, not me.
Wasting blood, that's one thing he could have been doing.
Mhm.
Could have been feeding. Never know.
Yeah.
So, as you smell the blood, you realize that it's over towards where he was, like where he left
Mm.
when he'd made his torpedo-ish flight. What are you doing?
Continuing on. I need to pinpoint where he is before I can pinpoint a big burst of blood smell.
Okay. Leaf, you do anything? Or are you just like trying to keep at it?
I mean, that thing is just still lowering. I'm scanning. If I see him stop, then I'm gonna try to hit him with it. But other than that, I'm just trying to guess.
Getting
What
close.
else are you doing? Sorry.
Okay. All right. Just so I'm clear, Vincent, Jen, are you guys doing anything to try to help here? Are you trying to make life difficult for someone else?
I'm basically informing. I inform Katrina that I sent my familiar home because police are going to be coming. So I'm on the roof. I'm letting her know. I'm on the roof. So whenever everybody gets done, they need to meet me on the roof so I can get us the fuck out of here.
From the roof? Question mark.
On the roof.
Do you have a helicopter?
No, I'm gonna fly us all out of here.
I'll just order an Uber.
With the police in the parking lot, I don't think so.
With the police in the parking lot, we can't go flying.
Oh, with the police in the parking lot, we can fly. Especially if we have Eli with us. So
Confused face emoji.
just whenever you guys are coming up, let them know. Let them know to meet me on the roof. Do not go to the parking lot because the police are on their way. And unless they want to talk to local law enforcement, it's not a good idea.
Thumbs up.
All right.
That's about all I can
Okay.
do at this point. I mean, I can't inform Eli of anything, and I mean,
Yeah. That's
about
I
it.
mean, okay. Katrina, you're still up there waiting on top? Okay. Are you looking down to try to follow what's going on, or are you just sort of like waiting for whoever to break the surface? Just so
No,
I'm clear.
I'm kind of trying to figure out what's going on, but it sounds like I'm far too far up to see anything.
Well, no, you are exactly on the same level as Venture Daddy. Like he's about 50 yards that way in a box, like in a open box with crane controls. You could easily walk up and poke him on the shoulder. You're not too far up to see anything.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm looking something up really quick.
Oh God. She needs reference material.
Who's we?
It's
I'm safe down here with the sharks.
Sadly enough, you probably are. All right. So, Eli, while you're down there, you're basically sort of following every time you see him move. You're just sort of like trying to go closer and closer, series of approximations.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
While also attempting to keep him distracted by thinking he's going, or thinking, I'm gonna try to throw him off since they're all reflecting the motions I'm doing. That when he swipes through one, I'll look from a different direction to make him think that it's a different one. So as
Okay.
opposed to looking where he attacked, they'll all turn in a different direction that'll fake him out.
Okay.
Trying to,
That's actually really good. That's a really good idea.
yeah.
As he does that, he also is going to. Pierce, pick a number 1 to 6.
5.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see if he gets you. Nope.
Mm.
He takes out another one of your clones with another giant leap.
Mm.
And in doing so, he comes just a hair too close to one of the lower circling sharks. It's a nurse shark. Not really sure why she's here. See,
Those things
actually.
are like.
Hmm?
Those things are like this big, right?
Nurse sharks are about 8 to 12 feet long.
Oh, okay.
They're
I
not
don't
like
know much about sharks.
they're not a danger to humans because they don't really use their teeth in that way.
Right, but they are big. Anyway.
Ooh, we've got another random harm.
You gotta. I don't know if you've got the care. You gotta treat yourself, and you've got a harm.
I got care. I haven't done the treat itself, but right here. And I got the harm. Oh, these are stacking up. Okay. So, Pierce, as you see him, he comes a little bit too close to a nurse shark, which sort of thrashes towards him, sort of trying to, like, rah, sort of a thing. But it's kind of hard when you're not really a rah kind of shark.
Mm-hmm.
He, in turn, you see, has what appears to be a pair of dive knives, one in each hand. They look a little different than the ones you saw upstairs, but he takes one swing and just opens this nurse shark straight down the side.
But he stopped moving to
Immediate.
do this.
Yes, he's had to stop and plant his feet to stab like that.
Cool.
But now there is a cloud of blood,
Mm-hmm.
and roll perception. Perception. Oh, what? Yeah, perception investigation, just to see whether or not you can keep track of him through the cloud of blood.
2 successes.
Yeah, you see sort of you see more of his exit because of where the blood flows to than actually him, but you're able to tell which way he went. This much blood in the water, the sharks are starting to get very, very eager
Mm-hmm.
and very, very excited, and they're moving faster. And some of them are coming closer to you, some of them are like sort of skirting in between the rocks, trying to smell out other food. And as they're going, one of these, just because I got to get rid of some of these bricks, one of these, oh dude, I've got 14 interventions right now.
I mean,
One of
harms,
these,
interventions are good.
fine, 14 redeems, and no, only 11 of them are brick.
Guys, we're in a bad enough situation as it is.
Who's we?
Want to say a great big thank you to everybody who's been putting in their redeems to make this finale more fun.
Thank you so much.
Here's
Love you guys.
as it happens, I'm gonna give you a chance to dodge because there is a bull shark that really can't tell where the blood ends and you begin, but you look and smell tasty.
All right. 3 successes.
Play. You completely dodge the shark. Do you do anything to the shark?
Of course not.
You don't give it like a nose
He's
bonk or
acting on
anything?
instinct. He's a shark. No, that's rude.
I don't know. That's why I'm asking. I know you're in
What
hit
what
now,
what
but still.
what have we been doing that's gonna make you think like, yeah, Pierce is gonna punch this shark in the face?
Okay, I didn't say punch him in the face. I said nose boop. That's different because
Nose is a very sensitive organ for sharks.
yeah, but a boop versus a punch.
Oh, dude, it's magnitudes, man.
Okay.
This is
Clearly, I do
not
not know enough.
the
I don't know enough about shark movies.
SPC Foundation.
Why would the SPC Foundation have anything to do with this?
Shark Punching Center.
Oh, I forgot about that episode.
Rude.
Okay, got me there.
Yep.
So, Pierce, you have successfully dodged, but you notice these sharks are all getting lower and lower and lower in the water column.
Mhm.
And it is getting thicker and thicker, and it's getting. You now have about a 20-yard circle inside this cone o shark. So, not really sure where this guy is, but he's closer.
Mhm.
Pick a number 1 to 5.
Let's go 4 this time.
Oh,
7. Hey, I'm safe again.
almost. As he plows through another one of your clones, mirrors, whatever you want to call these guys, he then somehow it looks like he's like ricocheting off a rock, but you can see he's like bunching and flipping and shooting his way back like Olympic swimmer style.
Mhm.
And as he's
Good
swinging
turn.
through, he comes by and he takes a knife swipe at you too. And this time he actually does connect.
Mhm.
It's not a very strong hit, but because you've got okay, do you want to take all your bricks now?
How many bricks
Or
do I have?
4?
I also have an intervention, so don't forget about that.
Nope, I got that. If you tell you what, if you see a place that you think the intervention should go before I do, you tell me. Okay, but
Oh, I've seen tons of places, but we're not gonna go to that. Because I asked if he stopped. But
okay.
we'll go. If I die, I die. Last game. Let's go.
Okay.
So he swims by, hits you for 4 lethal. He gets you a pretty good shot down your rib cage.
No soak, no
All right.
dodge.
You can
No
soak.
soak or dodge.
You can soak.
Do.
Come on.
Just 2.
All right. So you take 2 lethal.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And because I've also got a care for you, you can soak 1 more. There we
Okay.
go. Trying to clean all this up so nobody feels like I'm shorting anybody on redeems. All right. So, Pierce, as he hits you, you're able to definitely see. Are you going to try to do anything to him as he's going by? Grab him or anything?
Nope, I can't.
Okay.
Why not?
Are you going to
As it's
try to
pointed out,
yell?
he's got 4 potents. I can't grab him.
Are you going to try to yell for the sharks or anything?
The moment he tags me, the moment he slows down, I'm gonna spend it for a huge burst of blood smell directly on him in this frenzy.
Ooh. Not gonna lie. I love
now
where
he's
your
got
head's
like
at.
I've been
now he's got
waiting.
like 30 fucking sharks all attacking him at once.
Oh,
You said they have been
It's more
going
than
into a
30.
feeding frenzy.
This is including the ones who are going, oh, food.
Yeah, more food. He doesn't smell like
Oh.
bad blood anymore. Neat.
Nope. Now he smells like lunch. As was predicted, and this is a very elegant solution, I will say, to this particular problem. All 3 shoals of sharks, which to your count is something like 150. They're not all here, but these things are going at it. And while he does do a significant amount of damage, and he kills probably about 5 or 10, this wasn't ever even close.
Does he kill Lemmy? Because if you say yes, intervention.
Okay, you know what?
I will
tell you
Google
what.
Lemmy right now. Don't make me do this, Chef. I'll do it. You know I will.
Okay.
I'm stupid.
All right. I'm gonna roll a d6. If you pick a number, if it lands on that number, Lemmy got hurt.
Cool. 1. The worst number.
Lemmy is fine.
Hell yeah. Never forget
Lemmy,
shit.
you know what? Of everything that I think I could be unforgiven for, I think I'd be okay with it being that.
You say that.
Don't kill Lemmy.
I'll show up in every game.
No.
I will be your cricket, sir. I will throw brick after brick at just you.
I'm gonna get you like a little shark pen right there. Remember Lemmy?
That's a ribbon. Funeral
We
for
need
a
to make that.
friend.
Somebody put that on a sticker for merch. That'd be great. All right. So while the feeding frenzy is going on,
Oh, I'm getting away from that.
yeah. So you're getting bumped and banged. Roll me let's see if you can find this empty rock. Roll me a perception investigation. Anybody else who's looking down, I'm going to say that you've had a not exactly clear, but you could tell definitely what was going on kind of view. Anybody who wants to roll and try to see where this fake rock is, you're more than welcome to try.
Oh, series of 5s. Hey.
Jen's got a 2. Travis has got a 2. Okay. So as you're looking down, you like in this smaller and smaller circle, you notice there's one shark that seems to be almost digging in the sand with its nose, like it's trying to dig its way under something on one of the rocks while instead of, diving in on all the other feeding frenzy. What you doing?
How far away from the feeding frenzy is it?
That rock's probably been disturbed recently.
10 or 15 yards.
Or it smells of more food. That could be the one.
Okay. I will I'm just gonna hop into the water.
Wait,
Okay.
Okay, if we're going down, first thing, I'm going to lower the crane to the bottom. Can I find like some paracord or nylon rope or like, is there rope around I can appropriate for tying diving weights to yourself, like the rope that divers use so they can pull themselves back up if things go bad?
I'm sure you could find some, yes.
All right. I am going to tie some rope to one of the levers on the crane machine and take it down with me so I can yank on it and pull that crane up so we get a quick escape if we need it.
Okay, so all 3 of you are in the water.
Yes,
Am I hearing that correctly?
What do we do?
Okay.
Well,
All 3 of
unless we want 2 of us staying up here on Overwatch, which
like I said,
actually,
you're called. You're
Travis,
called, buddy.
actually, could you man the
I'm still
crane?
monitoring. I'm monitoring
You're still
comms.
you're
he's
still
on
on
the
the comms.
roof.
I'm monitoring
Yeah.
comms on the roof.
And splash. And Vincent, your comms go out. Because everybody's underwater. Nobody's got a
Oh,
working phone.
I can still hear. They're just all the phones and everything are above the water,
Yeah.
sitting on fucking things, and no one's
Okay.
attached to them. So,
Let me
I'm able to-
rephrase that. You can
Can't hear anything useful.
you cannot hear anyone.
Yeah.
Over the sound of a feeding frenzy and everything else, you can hear no one.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm still monitoring. I'm still just keep looking at the monitors, looking into the parking lot to see if the police have arrived yet, that kind of thing.
They have not. However, you can hear faint sirens in the distance. So, we are two new intrepid explorers. As you're going down, you guys are thinking are you guys swimming down lower, like using the cable line for the crane to try to get yourself down there faster, or are you
Just grab it, and pull, going down.
okay? Jen, are you sinking or are you following his example or what?
I don't think I was close enough to follow his example, so I'm just thinking.
Okay, I mean you could swim over to
Not
the
happy about it either.
thing and then use it, but okay.
I am like the most annoyed buoy.
Just all
Just like
folded.
If you could be tapping your foot while doing this,
It's falling at
okay.
45 minutes.
a pair of scissors in one hand.
Here's roll me a perception, either perception alertness or perception investigation, whichever one's higher for you. Just to see
Oh,
if
that
you
probably
notice these
be-
guys.
Yeah, invest. Oh, nope. Alertness is higher. Do-do-do-do-do. Oh, there's a 4.
You notice both of them, and you notice one other small problem. You notice that Leaf is not alone. Excuse me, Venture Daddy is not alone.
Mm-hmm.
Venture
Okay.
Daddy,
Robin?
Robin. There we go. I keep. Yeah,
Robin.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's been a day, okay? Robin
It's been a week.
is not alone. Robin has someone tailing him.
Hey, what is this person? Is
Oh, I didn't say it was a person.
Robin has a shark tailing
It's
him?
a shark.
Oh man.
Okay. Robin, I'm gonna give you one roll for dodge. Okay? Dex
Okay.
dodge.
Oh jeez.
And you, my friend, are the brand new owner of a nice wide shark bite. Isn't that great, everyone? Give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. So,
You're the smart one, Venture. Come on.
all right, Leaf.
Do I?
It's-
Okay, how much damage?
You take 2 lethal.
You
Yeah,
can roll to soak it if you want to.
Yeah, if you can soak it, you're more than welcome to.
Okay.
You have fortitude.
Please do.
You can soak
Woo!
lethal as
Hell
well.
yeah.
Ace.
It's
Matter of
3.
fact, feels slightly better for that shark bite.
Thank you.
It wasn't a bite, it was a hug.
No.
That's the way sharks hug. You'd know that, Katrina.
If a shark ever wanted to hug you. Right now, it's just sort of watching you go, saying, "Ooh, mom's home." Watching you slowly drift down to put a hurt on someone. Okay. So, after our nice little encounter, all 3 of you are now down on the seabed. You're within about 20 yards of each other. You can all see each other. And you can tell that this feeding frenzy is not stopping anytime soon.
Nope.
So,
Looking for that rock.
We looking near where the one shark was snuffling around.
okay. You're looking near where that shark was snuffling around. The shark is, yeah, he's okay. He sort of like sees you coming and is like, ah, damn it. And kind of like swims away to try to be a Johnny come lately one of these feeding frenzies. As you
I'm
get there,
just
you
curious
notice.
what hap- I'm sorry.
Hmm,
Never
Go
mind.
ahead.
I'm
What's up?
just curious what would happen if what would happen with the sharks drinking the blood of this kindred?
Oh, we get shark rolls.
Considering the quantity, if they were actually able to drink that much blood, they would technically be ghoul.
Mhm.
Considering the fact that we're in the water and there's a lot of water motion and being thrashed around, I'm not sure if they'd get enough for concentration.
Yeah,
But
Plus,
that
it
is
needs to be 3 separate drinks over 3 separate nights,
exactly.
which they ain't getting.
so they may like this guy that they're eating a little bit more than they used to, but they're still eating him.
There'd be one
I
step
guess.
down to a dead kindred. That
They will
doesn't do much.
fondly
Yes.
remember him.
You're 14 blood dumped into the fucking water.
Yeah.
What a
Let's go with
waste.
14.
Steady's out here wasting blood, and nobody believes me. But nah,
The sharks got to Diablerize him before you could. What a shame.
Truly disappointing. Well,
Oh, fuck.
guess I'll go see
Alrighty.
Teddy.
Poking at rope, at rock.
we can eat Teddy. We can still eat Teddy. That's fine.
As the rocks, as you get down there, you see that the shark had kind of like exposed a bottom lip, almost. Like it had been buried under a couple of inches of sand, but you can clearly tell that this is not a solid rock, just based upon how he was digging through it.
Okay, gonna try to twist, gonna try to lift it.
I'm gonna try to help.
Right. Okay. If you guys can roll me a strength, please.
Looking for hidden catches, anything like that. Yeah, okay. Just pure strength or strength investigation or
Pure strength.
Very strength. I'm right here with you, buddy.
Whoever wants to help can help.
Nothing.
3 and 4. Okay, you're able
Push this
to.
out of the way. Move it, nerds.
You're definitely able to shift it.
I think I just got 1 success.
You did.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
there's
I see.
4 between the 3 of you. You're able to lift it. You don't get it all the way up, but you can definitely, like, Jen's basically got it propped up like this in a nice little bicep curl, so that way you could easily see and go underneath it if you wanted to. I will
What's
point out,
underneath it?
underneath, it is completely dark in there, so you're not sure.
Can I see? Heightened senses?
Go ahead and roll me perception investigation if you don't mind.
What if I do mind?
Then don't do it, and you can't see it.
One.
There are definitely shapes of a non-rock bottom description. They appear to be barrels?
Someone wanna swim under there and grab? Going
Yeah.
once?
Let me squeeze in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll hold
Pearson,
it up as she does.
as you're in there, you notice there appear to be 5, 5 or 6, no, 5 barrels, 55-gallon barrels, just sitting on the seafloor.
How many can fit in that cage that was on the crane?
Don't know. Oh, on the
I mean,
crane?
if you're going by the size of a human being, if the
Probably all
cage
of
is
them we
actually
stacked
big
them.
enough for people, no.
Okay, hold on. I've got multiple people talking and you're overlapping. So you could fit all 5 of these barrels on that crane at one time.
Hint, hint.
I didn't say hint into anything. I'm just saying that it is physically large enough to hold it.
I don't even know what's in these barrels. I can't see.
For all you know,
We'll try
there's
to
plutonium.
push one up and out. It's not your,
Okay.
it's not your radioactive sick, guys. You get rad sick.
It's heavy, but
Like water.
not surprisingly so. Like you can tell that it's got to have something in it because its buoyancy is definitely not as if it was full of water.
Mhm.
but it's not as heavy as you were expecting.
Hmm.
So
I'm gonna shake it a
with
bit.
2 hands, you can easily push it. You can push it underneath the. You can wedge it underneath the thing that Jen's holding if you wanted to,
Yeah.
so she could come in there with you if you wanted. Up to you.
Let's look at this barrel first before we decide to go get more barrels. Just gonna
Okay.
push the barrel up.
It appears to be a standard 55-gallon metal barrel. It is painted black. It does not have any markings on it of any kind that you can see.
Hmm. If I shake it, what's
Leave
it feel
it
like?
sealed.
If you shake it, you hear a sort of like a pang, like something sort of like went bump against the edge, something hard.
I look at Jen and I mime prying them open and look at her questioningly. I point this and then I point at the crane and then I point up. Pick them up. Start walking them over.
And you know what this is?
You can carry one at a time
Yep.
because these are still pretty damn bulky.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Some buoyancy though.
And before we go anywhere, I'm asking a question
Of who?
of Katrina, the person
Okay.
who responded about this. Do you know what's in these barrels? But you're certain not to open them.
Probably not underwater.
Hmm. That's an answer. Eh.
Okay. So you've got one barrel out, 2 barrels out. Are we getting the rest out, or are we just taking these?
Keep holding the rock.
Even taking more than one.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the
So
most like
eventually-
annoyed, like prop it up on a hip fashion.
Oh shit! She's got the mom. She's got the mom impatient now. So
Yes.
eventually, you're able to manhandle all 5 of these onto the crane.
Mhm.
How are you going to go about getting it up? Oh, that's right. You put
pull the rope.
thing on the lever. Okay, you pull the rope.
And I'm standing on. I'm standing on it, and I gesture everyone to get on, and then I pull the rope.
Slowly, it starts going up. Pierce, before you are able to get more than about 10 feet off the ground, you feel a bump on your back.
Mhm.
Like not a hard bump, just a hey.
Oh, attention bump.
Yeah.
Oh, turn.
It's Lemmy.
Oh, what's up, buddy? You guys did fantastic.
11 fins were lost. Was it worth it?
That guy's a smear, and we're getting these out. So
And
What
then
are you
breathing
doing
you
with
out.
the, what are you doing with the other cold bloods?
this one, pointing to I was called Adventure Daddy again, Robin, will be funding our trip to get you guys back to the ocean. And this is Katrina. She's also here.
He's also here.
It tries to mimic your gesture with a fin. I
You
didn't
guys
mean
did.
those cold bloods.
What's called bloods.
You're standing on them.
Hold
Ones
up.
in the barrel. The ones in the barrel.
Will
Huh.
they be returning? I would
Are they
prefer if they
supposed
did.
to be here? Oh, you don't want them here? Then
No. They make the water smell funny. And that
there's vampires in these barrels.
piece of chum that we killed is he protected them so viciously. It is better for all that they are no longer here.
Gotcha.
I will keep you to your word. 2 moons.
I'll keep my word. Soon as possible. Sooner the better.
Agreed. Farewell, Eli.
You too, Lemmy. See you soon.
And Lemmy kind of swims away.
All right.
As you're slowly going
I'm
up, you
missing
can see
fingers. Missing
the feeding
bones.
the feeding frenzy is kind of dying down. It's the sharks are somewhat dispersing. Pierce, you hear them say, a couple of the younger sharks, "Thanks for the frenzy." You hear a couple other ones, "Don't come back."
On my best day. I gotta come back. Gotta get you guys out of here. These guys, though. Oh man. I think these are the missing members.
Okay.
You just wake
We
them
up
up
top
here.
yet?
What we doing?
After about another 2 or 3 minutes, you break the surface and are able to go all the way up, and I'm assuming just sort of swing yourself into the lock cradle position so that way you can unload whatever's in there.
Yeah. First thing I do is I grab my phone. Hey Vincent, any updates up top?
Have the police arrived yet?
Oh yeah, they're here. They've got 5 or 6 black and whites and a van. Wait, that's not a van. Roll me a perception investigation to see what that is.
Say SWAT on the side of it?
Until you roll, you don't know.
Space station.
2 successes.
It says star on the side with a little raccoon logo. No,
Please.
it is
Please let
it
me-
is the SWAT team.
Please.
Okay,
Oh.
we got
Star?
SWAT.
Raccoon?
We got
What?
SWAT incoming. You've got SWAT incoming.
Do I know of like
guys
any
have-
back ways, like back hallways, secret
Do you guys
entrances?
have blood on you? Do you guys have blood on you? Do you guys
No,
have any
naked.
bags of blood? No, I mean in your clothes that you brought in with you.
No.
Okay, all
Eli
right.
did.
Well, Eli, you have
Eli's
blood on you.
naked. So Eli has more questions than answers at this point.
Eli, you have blood. Are you carrying blood in your bag or carrying blood in your clothes or whatever? Bags of
I've
blood.
been naked since we left the break room, so no.
Yeah,
Oh,
but you're
I didn't realize I thought he stripped naked right before he jumped in
Yeah.
the tank.
What do you want a blood bag for?
Naked. If you can wake the vampires up from the barrels.
Sounds like a really bad idea.
Oh my god, is he
Horrible idea.
saying to wake him up? Is he saying to wake him up? Robin.
Jen, because
Robin.
you can still hear him, Jen.
You got heightened senses. You can
Never
hear
had I never had the calm set up.
I don't. That does seem to be what he's saying.
That's a terrible idea.
Oh,
Why
they're
do you
gonna
want
freak
these
out.
things anyway?
We don't even know who they are. I mean, at this point.
Seriously, I thought you were supposed to be smart.
Well, if they're the primogen, then yes, we want them woke up.
No,
Because
not
the
here.
primogen-
Not now. Do you really
Yeah,
want like
we do want them
5 bigger
woke up.
problems?
We want the primogen awake because whoever put them in that state.
They've been
Y'all
gone
just
for
walk
how
away.
long? They're gonna be fucking hungry. Do you want to get eaten? Oh, never mind. You're safe on the roof.
Oh, I mean, you guys could come up here with me after you drop the bags of blood on them and let them.
We don't have bags of blood. We
I
eat
can-
like normal monsters.
Is there any security guards around there close to them?
No,
We can wake them up if we want to. I just don't see why we should.
we shouldn't. Anyway,
What I'm
back
saying
to the
is-
secret.
Them up, they're
Okay,
coming for us.
Here's the
They're gonna be
thinking,
real
guys.
hungry.
Here's the thinking. Do you want to understand why I'm saying this? The reason why I'm saying this is because I can lift 1,000 pounds. I can
Alright.
fly 1,000 pounds through the air. If
Quick
you
time
have
out. During this conversation, Vincent, you are also seeing that the SWAT team is about to breach.
Breach what? tons of doors between us and them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're about to breach the aquarium.
Why would they do that? Someone should have just answered the door.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably.
I'm
The
assuming
owner, like,
security-
well, I
I'm
guess the
assuming
owner's
security
gone
was gonna
now.
Let him in. I was figuring
Where's Betty?
security. I figured security was just going to let him in.
Yeah,
Responding to a
probably.
police call.
Only if he didn't have anything to hide.
All right, we got as you got the police SWAT team is coming into the building. They're going to start searching every single available area. The problem that you're dealing with right now is you've got to get five 55-gallon drums to the roof with me and hope and pray that all of us together do not weigh over 1,000 pounds so I can get us out of here without being seen. The reason why I want to wake them up is because I want them to tear through all these fuckers and eat them all so that we don't have to deal with them. The Primogen can go kill everybody and fucking drain them to death so that we don't have to fuck with it. We could just be on the roof and getting the fuck out of here.
Oh my god,
Because-
Vincent, are you suggesting a masquerade breach?
We're at this point, I don't give a fuck because we're all it's either we're either going
Do
to
I see Do I see a freight elevator?
You see a large what appears to be a shipping elevator.
Guess
Probably
what?
that goes-
We can just roll these things. What the fuck?
either
I
get
said, it
either,
sounds like we're
either
about to
open
have
them up
another-
and let those fuckers eat or get them up to the roof so we can
Ooh.
get the fuck out of here. It's up to you guys. I can't do shit. I'm this is my recommendation.
Your
Can we
recommendation
carry-
sucks.
Do we have a freight elevator that we can use to bring these things to the roof? Or like up at least?
Not to the roof. You can go down to the loading dock.
Are there SWAT
have
at the
a
loading
loading dock.
docks?
You don't know.
I'm
I'm
looking
asking-
at the cameras. Are there SWAT on the loading dock? Is there
Not yet.
police or is there? How long do we have before they get to the loading dock if there's police going that direction?
Probably a couple of minutes.
You probably have a couple minutes if you're going to take them to the loading dock and get 'em
Vincent,
up.
meet us at the loading docks. Let's load
Okay.
these things into the elevator and go down.
Right.
Okay. As you roll them all in there, one after the other, and hit the button.
So
Standing there.
I don't think these are safe to bring back to the sheriff or the seneschal right now.
I
Oh, God,
agree
no.
completely. Listen,
I have no clue where to take them, though.
Katrina, you're in some deep shit, aren't you?
No, why?
Your whole mood has changed.
Those drums are going to weigh. While you guys are bringing them to the loading dock, I'm telling you at the same time, those drums all weigh 40 pounds, roughly 40 pounds each, which means they're going to be total 200 pounds. If each one of them has 120 pound, 140 pound
Can you shut the
vampire inside them, we may have to leave one or two of the Primogen.
Who said you're flying us? They have fucking trucks.
Can't
We're supposed to
exfiltrate.
You know where we can hide these around this building and come back when the heat's off?
Yeah.
You could try.
Eli,
Yeah, someone else will take
is
them.
it possible, Eli, is it possible to make an illusion that could keep the truck, keep us as in a truck hidden from the police so we could drive out of here? Is that possible?
I can change a description or something, but that's going to be the last thing I do for a good bit because we are kind of on fumes right about now.
It's almost like you could use some sort of external help there, Pierce. Some sort of
like somebody with some sort of to intervene.
almost
our
like
hand.
or were to intervene in some way.
Yeah, I think that's.
This guy's trying to get us out of here.
A month ago.
If you want to use it that way, Pierce, I
Yeah.
will allow it.
I'm still
I want
thinking
to.
wake them up and just send them off, send them on a feeding frenzy.
That'll solve one problem and create 5 more.
Yeah, it will. I was about to say, because cool.
It
Give
won't
the
create
sheriff
problems
reason to
for
get rid of
because
them so that there's no more in the way.
we work for them, so it's not like
We're the sheriff's
would be-
errand boys. Every
They're
problem is a problem
obviously
to
being
us.
used as pawns for something. Do you really want to give whoever it is what they want?
No, waking them up is not what they want, though. Waking them up obviously is not what they want, or they wouldn't be
Waking them up
hiding
is
in
not what
the
any
If
crowd.
you
sane
tear
hitter
through a
wants.
bunch of SWAT guys in the middle of a public aquarium, you think that's not a reason for whoever is behind this to all be like, oh, masquerade breach, destroy him?
Every single
Well-
one of them has skills and abilities that are so far beyond anything
Honestly,
that
at this
we
point,
have.
Vincent, who are you working for?
I'm trying to work for us. I want us to survive.
I have a safe house we can stash him at.
Okay.
I
Let's
will
do
hold
it.
them out. I'm gonna hold this out as long as I can, guys. But I'm just don't eat me while
We've
I'm out.
been, like I said,
Please.
we've been having this conversation while they've been moving the barrels to
Yeah.
the elevator. So
Okay.
and to the loading dock. So during the process of getting these barrels to the loading dock, we've been having this conversation. So just to,
I know.
all right.
I know.
And down
Okay.
get them into the elevator.
As you get down there, does anybody have streetwise or anything that might help with picking locks or hot wiring cars?
Yeah,
Oh
security
yes,
and street.
I have both security and streetwise.
Yeah, I've
I
got
have 2 dots in security.
I'm gonna
got
let
4 dots in
anybody who's in there roll Wits streetwise. Okay, to
To do
see
what?
if anybody. You're gonna try to see if you can either find the keys or hotwire one of these trucks, and 2, see if you can find a way to get one of these loading doors open.
Ooh,
Also two.
2,
No, mine didn't go. Also two.
and 2.
hey,
Okay. Well, between the 3 of you, you are able to roll up one of these doors, one of the loading dock doors. You're able to get them on the back of what appears to be a box truck. Just has the aquarium's logo on it. I'm not really sure what it's for, but it's just a big empty box truck. You roll them in there, and you're able to get it going.
All right.
All right, Mears, do your magic,
Yep.
man. Do your
Who's
magic.
driving?
not me.
I've got
We've got 1 drive.
I don't have anything in drive. I have no dots in drive. Does anybody
guess-
have any dots in drive?
Jen, you know where your safe house is? Or Katrina, can you drive?
I have 1 dot in drive.
Eli, how many dots
That's
do you have in
enough.
drive? Do you have
One,
Okay.
I have to focus on what I'm doing.
One dot in drive, meaning that you could drive around town without breaking any laws.
Right, which is all we need to do because Eli's going to be disguising us.
Mm-hmm.
All right, who's driving?
Would
I'll
it be
drive.
Dex drive?
It's gonna be Katrina. Katrina's
It
gonna
could
need
be
to
Dex.
drive.
Katrina knows where her safe
Ah.
house is. She should drive.
Okay.
Dex drive.
Then yes, I am driving.
Okay. So you're all in there. Pierce, you are about to pull one of the craziest cover-ups you have ever even heard of, much less attempted.
This is the
Only that was my vice.
of bullshit.
If only. As you do it, you feel the energy just flow through you from a source. Maybe it's the spirit of the sharks that were helping you. You're not quite sure. But you feel just a clarity of how you're making everything look and how you're making everything sound. It's almost a religious experience. It's like you believe you've created perfection here.
Cool.
All right. So,
No frenzy.
Vincent, where are you at? Are you flying or are you
Oh, I'm in the truck.
okay?
Yeah.
All right.
With everybody else.
Just
I was
because there's
gonna.
not enough. There's not enough space in the cab for 4. So at least one, if not more of you, is going to need to be in the back with the barrels.
I'll stay in the back with the barrels. It's fine.
Wonderful. Great decision. Jen, you're driving. I need you to roll me a drive check, please.
Hey.
All right. Doing really
Loaded.
good, really good. Nice and slow, doing your best not to hit anything. No curbs, no nothing. Slow and smooth. Slow and smooth. Pierce, you are about. You're able to hold this for about a minute, okay, before it starts getting shaky.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, they can start hearing a little bit of an engine. They can start seeing a little bit of a shape. And I'm assuming you would tell everybody when you're starting to lose stuff.
How long is it taking us to get out of this?
It shouldn't take very long to get out of the parking lot, but
To
Yeah.
get out of, to get around something that has a bunch of police cruisers and a SWAT team. To get through a
As long as you don't
police
drive
cordon.
directly at the SWAT team and police guys, you should be fine.
Okay. You're most of the way out. You're about to turn on to main traffic. Okay. Jen, I need one more drive roll from you, please.
Hey,
Damn.
more tools.
Somebody studied for that test.
We have been
All right.
doing it up this whole game.
You really have. As you were driving, you accidentally hit a curb, just like popping up on one wheel then going back down. And Vincent, since I have 6 bricks for you,
yeah. Go ahead.
I have some good news and some
Accidentally.
heavy news.
That way.
Now, whether or not, hey, officially it's an accident. And Vincent,
Yeah.
you're gonna take 6 lethal, but you can soak.
From barrels?
Good lord.
From
What do I do?
barrels.
These barrels are covered in alcohol and bees.
Stamina and fortitude if I
Fortitude.
have it. But...
Oh, bees.
Oh,
And,
Whew.
and Vincent go crunch.
Straight to the swoosh board.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I am crippled.
Hey, could be
Right.
worse.
You are in the back. You are crippled. And
I am
I'm gonna
crippled.
say that everybody else in there can definitely hear the crunching sounds.
Oh my
All
goodness,
right,
are you okay?
No, not. And no, one of the main reasons I was looking up the weight was because I wanted to see if I want to see how many I could block with telekinesis or movement of the mind.
2.
It would only be, yeah, it'd be 2 of them, roughly 2
Yeah.
of them. So.
Don't fight the bricks. Just accept the bricks as they come. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
What kind of cab is this in this truck?
bench seating. So space for 3 in the front.
Okay,
then
cool.
him in
So,
the back.
Eli has flopped over into somebody's lap. So,
One squished guy in the back.
Mm.
I really hope you don't get pulled over for whatever that looks like.
Petting Eli's hair.
Okay.
He's still naked. So, what's life? It's funny.
And still kind of damp.
Kind of seawater.
All right. So you're wet, salty, and passed out.
Not passed out. Just out of it completely.
Okay, guys, I hate to be the bearer of really fucking shitty news, but we've been getting tailed by Nosferatu this entire night. So there's no possible fucking way that we don't have at least 1 or 2 Nosferatu hanging off this fucking truck.
With
So wherever we're going, we're going to be bringing Nosferatu with us, which is the reason why I wanted to fly in the first place.
Why are you
fly
trying
the
to
fucking
dodge our
Nosferatu.
watchers?
What's that?
Why are you trying to dodge our watchers?
Because if the
we don't know
sheriff,
who they belong
if the
to.
sheriff doesn't want the fucking Primogen back,
Let him fucking come.
well, I'm just saying that essentially is gonna put it's gonna put everyone in the Camarilla after us. They're gonna know exactly where we're going. So just bringing that up and letting people know.
That
That's
ain't
what
news.
that's what's happening at this point. So we might as well just drop them right the fuck off at the main office. What is it called?
Elysium?
Elysium. Just drop.
We
them
are
off at
not
Elysium.
leaving torpid vampires at Elysium. Do you know how fucking fragile Elysium is?
Where we're gonna okay. I said.
Where we going?
Well, it's our survival.
Everyone's gonna know where the fuck we're at.
We're
So
going
let's
to a
not
townhouse.
Let's not go to your safe house then. Let's go
I
to.
can get another one. It's fine.
Okay.
It's not like I'm fucking staying here after this anyway.
Hey, we should leave. This place sucks. Ooh, but I got to help the shark. You want to help us help the sharks?
No.
Oh, that's terrible. What did the sharks do to you?
I don't know. They're just weird. I don't like their eyes.
I'll deal with it.
They're all right. Their eyes adapted for where they have to live. It's not their fault.
All right.
All right.
After
Listen,
Jen, I'm gonna see.
Cam, the sheriff has threatened to kill us. The Tremere, whoever it is, has threatened to kill us.
No, they're threatening to kill me. Like they don't give a fuck.
To kill you specifically.
So
Sure.
how about fuck them all and decide what you want to do?
Damn straight.
Hey,
If you're honest with us, if you tell us,
I'm saying that no matter where we go, everyone will know where we're at. Everyone will know where we're at. So everyone is coming after us as soon as we get to wherever we stop.
Yeah, well, at least I have weapons at my house.
Coming after us now.
take us a few minutes. We can get the. If they are, we can get them. We can open them up.
I want to drop them somewhere that's relatively hell. Let's take them to the Chantry. Drop them in this fucking parking lot of the Chantry, and then we all leave.
No, like.
Well, what's your?
I don't know if the Chantry has something to do with this either. I don't want them to get what they want.
I seriously doubt that.
Katrina, you definitely have something to do with this.
What do you mean, definitely?
I'm saying we drop them. I'm saying we drop them off in the Chantry parking lot and get the fuck out of them. Just
talk whoever's been seriously threatening,
down.
Secretly threatening you. Tell us who it is, and we will find a way for all of us to survive together.
Let's just get drop off the Primogen and get the fuck out of here.
You guys can come with me. It's
not
gonna be like
leave town.
Honestly,
fun.
You guys have like a future though, in the Cam. Maybe not here.
I'm not Cam.
I'm not talking to you, baby.
Okay, cool. You're getting loud. Inside voices.
Okay, but the two of you are Cam. Like what are you talking about? We're all for Cam. We're all Camarilla. What are you talking about? What's that?
I was passing through.
You were passing through?
Yeah.
Why the fuck?
I was trying to help you guys.
Why did you get summoned to a meeting of the Camarilla?
Because he was in the city, so like you have to come.
Yeah, you have to go.
Oh, so you were just there.
They're really loud about it if you don't.
Stuck here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right. The three of us are Cam and Eli's not. So what are you talking about? What are you talking about, Katrina?
Which
Like
part?
I said, you said the two of you. I mean, you said that me and Robin have a future, and you guys don't. Like, I don't understand what you're talking about, because the three of us are in the Camarilla, and Eli is passing through and was following all the protocols necessary to do so. So
All right, quick
at this,
interruption. Quick interruption. While I love this conversation, we do need to move the story along because it's after 11.
yeah,
So, while you guys are having this talk, Jen, you are now within about 2 miles of your house. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
You know where you're going. It's going to take you guys about 2 or 3 minutes to get there.
Okay.
All right, as you were.
all right.
Why don't you have a future, Katrina?
What are we doing?
Because no matter what happens, they already have enough bullshit to pin this on me.
Not
Really. They have
Thank you,
enough
Vince.
bullshit.
pin it on somebody else.
At this point, you're not really. You've done nothing to put yourself under suspicion except become a target of some asshole and get the shit kicked out of you like 3 times.
Yeah, well, apparently that's enough.
No,
Who was that asshole?
What
We're all
asshole?
screwed anyway. You can at least be honest with us.
I'm
Why
not
would
going to
she
be
know
honest
that?
with you.
Why would she know that? I'm just curious. Why would she know who the who this fucked up
I
vampire
don't know.
is?
She's been disappearing into bathrooms to take orders from someone.
Is that?
When has this been happening? Because
Yeah.
I've been paying attention to. I'm actually the one that's been around Katrina the most out of all of us.
Have we not?
I've
Sorry,
been-
have we not
I've
noticed
been-
that?
No,
I
leave
have
that.
not
That's
noticed
some
that.
meta
It's like
knowledge
one
right there.
bathroom.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah.
I've
that
not.
was some meta.
It's okay.
I've been monitoring Katrina. I've
Never
been
mind.
literally stuck to
Okay.
Katrina most the entire time, except the one point where she left the museum. When she left the museum before we did, that's the only time I lost where Katrina was.
Okay.
Every other
Okay.
time, I've known exactly where she was at all times.
You now
I
have
know where
30
all of
seconds
them.
until you're there.
So what are we doing, Katrina? Are we going to your safe house and everybody's coming here and we're gonna have to fucking do a showdown, or are you continuing to drive to the Chantry, drop these fuckers off, and get the hell out of town? Let them sort it out.
We're gonna park in front of my townhouse. You're gonna take my keys. You're gonna take my car, and you're gonna leave.
Why don't I just fly all of us the fuck out?
I don't care. How
Okay,
you
you
leave.
want to stay. That's what you're saying. You want to stay.
My house.
Eli,
Bye.
what do you want to do? Stay or go?
Is there anyone in this city that you trust?
You guys?
I can fly us out, Eli. You staying or going? Want to go with me? I fly us out and we get the fuck out of Dodge.
Where?
Katrina has a plan. She's got something going on. I
Is there
don't want to be
anyone
involved
in
in
this
it.
city
I
that
want
you
to leave.
actually trust?
No.
And with that, you pull up outside.
Robin, are you staying or going, Robin?
It's my town. I'm staying.
Okay. Eli, are you staying or going?
So
I'll
can I
probably leave.
can I have
All right,
everybody
let's go.
who's not in the back of the truck? Everybody who could actually see out of the windows or windshield, please roll me a perception alertness.
Yep. We got no willpower. We're out.
0.
Okay. Pierce, I do have 1 care for you, so if you want, you can regain a willpower.
Ooh.
and I've got one care for you as well, Jen. You want to use that now or hold on to it for a few minutes?
I'll hold on to it.
Okay.
Mm.
Cool
Right.
beans.
Are you guys gonna roll?
All right.
Okay.
Already rolled.
Ugh.
Are Eli, you and Robin gonna
Out of
roll?
bed.
Wait,
I did roll.
Oh, you did
Ye-
roll. You got 160.
You rolled a
Okay.
1,
What was it?
Jen rolled a 0, and
Perception alertness, Eli.
Yeah.
Or
he's got it.
3.
Cool.
Ooh. What's
Uh,
happening?
Eli, you're not sure if it was the nap in Katrina's lap, the hair pets, or just listening to a nice long argument. But when you sit up, you happen to notice a familiar car about 3 doors down from Katrina's.
Hmm.
You know,
I've seen that car before.
you didn't know better. You'd swear that was one of the deputies' cars.
Hmm.
here's the
What was
thing,
that?
Could be wrong. You
guys.
could be wrong though.
I'm gonna have to do something really shitty to stay alive. And I don't want you getting hurt. So if you could just get out and go.
all right, Eli. I'm coming out. I've come around to the side where side of the truck Eli's on, and I grab him, and we take off into the fucking sky. That's what we're doing.
Just hold up.
You said you wanted to leave. We're leaving.
That car. Yeah,
The
we weren't in our
deputy-
right mind a second ago. Yeah.
What did you see? What's okay? That car over there, isn't that the sheriff's deputy's car? Is it?
Supposed to be.
Everybody hears the sound of something landing on the hood of your truck.
Look over at the hood, since I'm right there.
There's another one of the sheriff's deputies.
All right, Eli, it's now or never. We going or not?
Do you know how loud you talk?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I'm
just pull out my phone and text the number. I'm at home.
And I will say, Travis, you also have 6 lethal damage. So you're crippled.
that doesn't stop me from movement of the mind though.
It kind of stops you from jumping out of that truck and walking around.
Oh yeah. All right. It would slow me down.
Yeah.
Slow me
Yeah.
down drastically.
That's my point. So
Yeah.
you text that number, you get a text back. Did you get the leverage?
You better hurry.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Duck. And
Do you show a warning to us?
1. And
I mean, I
everybody
told
who's
you guys to
standing-
leave.
Yeah.
Everybody who's standing,
I think
please
it's
roll
on
me
the
a
truck.
roll me a dex dodge.
I literally said I was doing something stupid and you should go. It'd be a 6.
You did, yeah.
And
Why's your butt naked to a
somehow,
shark tank? We've been doing nothing but dumb things.
somehow miraculously, all of you managed to not get hit when what appears to be a drive-by just drives down, just lights up the entirety of the street, trying to hit everybody standing out on it, and then peels away.
Oh.
Set.
All right. Have I made it to the front of the truck yet? Where Eli is?
You have,
Fuck
and as you get there, you hear another set of feet walking up behind you. The sheriff would like to speak with you. Specifically, he would like to speak to the Tremere regarding a fuck 'em, we'll just fuck the masquerade comment, and planning to throw several Primogen into a nice place full of cops, every one of whom is wearing body cameras.
Okay. I'm just curious. You know they're Primogen? Is that what you're telling me right now? You know they're Primogen?
Well, considering the fact that I've been listening to your conversation the entire time, I'm
We
running
don't
on
know
your
they're Primogen.
theory.
We don't know
I'm
they're
running
Primogen.
on your theory.
Oh, you just basically you stated you think you're saying they're Primogen.
Give me one
You
reason
don't know
not to
what you
stake you.
don't know what vampires.
I'm about to stake you right now.
Go ahead and try.
He stabs you in the back with a stake.
What is it called? My deflection of the wooden doom. And I'm flying. Deflection of
Now,
the wooden doom breaks the stake, before it even touches me, and I'm flying.
Who you said it was the sheriff that was behind us?
Oh, it
it
was
was one
the
of the. It was
deputy.
another
Or one of
deputy.
the deputies?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm gonna get out of the car.
I'm out of there.
Oh.
Scissors. I still have the scissors from the office.
Sorry, Eli. You
Happens.
fucking attacked me.
Going out the same way I came in. Butt naked and covered in salt water.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. You're flying, right? Roll me a dodge.
6 successes.
Okay. Another stake goes whizzing past you. Okay. Where are you going, just so I know?
I am traveling. I'm traveling essentially as fast as a 5-dot strength person can throw something. So
Yes.
how fast
Where
is
are you
that?
going? I'm not sure, but at this point, I'm trying to figure out, like, are you flying, like, to a different state? Are you flying to the Chantry? Are you flying to Elysium?
I'm flying to the Chantry in the other city. The city closest to
Okay.
us, the one that I mentioned earlier. That was the plan of where I was going to fly everybody originally, is flying to the Chantry of the other city. But now I'm just flying there. So
Okay.
I'm flying to the Chantry in the other city.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I am shocked as hell you managed to dodge that well. I really,
Amazing.
really am.
I'm
Not
amazed.
even.
Dude.
I'm not even gonna front with that one. I don't know how you pulled that off.
serious.
So Vincent has cheesed it
Yeah.
very well.
Godspeed.
Did I recognize the car that did the drive-by or whatever?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Whose car was it? It wasn't a cam car.
Oh no.
Mm.
That was one of the cars from our good friend Harry. Not Harry. What's the hell's his name? Teddy. Excuse me. That's
Right.
one of Teddy's cars. And you think you know who was in it? You'd swear you've seen that face before. Kind of a very much looked like a gangrel, but like a city gangrel. And you don't know where you've seen it, maybe in a past life, but you definitely feel like you've seen that gangrel before.
Okay. I'm gonna text that it question mark? And then head to the back of the truck where the deputy is. Just
Okay.
openly texting as I walk. Like you made me a promise, period.
Yes, I did. You also hear, after that's gone by, you hear one or two other cars leaving to chase it. The two deputies that are right there with you are still there.
Mm.
So after that, the sheriff walks out of your garage. You have a garage, right? It's underneath the townhouse. The sheriff walks out of your garage. Okay. So
You gonna confess your sins, Sheriff?
I'm sorry?
Are you going to
You broke up.
confess your sins?
Confess my sins to whom?
Us,
And
before you
then-
kill us, obviously.
And then right as that line is there, because there's no better time in the world for there to be a dramatic entrance, someone else comes out of your house. Out the second story window,
A lot of
specifically.
dudes just in your house.
I mean, that's not
Tremere
weird,
Primogen.
but
The
I mean,
Tremere
usually
Primogen?
you'd
The
be there
Scourge?
for them, right?
Is it the Scourge?
It's not the Scourge, no. Nobody's in camp. No Camarilla person has ever. None of you have ever seen this person before, except for Rena. It is the Reverend.
oh my god, were you going through my underwear drawer?
Ain't the same dude from the circus, is it?
No, it is not.
Okay. Did we ever find out who the fuck that was?
He was just a random dude,
Ah, boring.
as far as you know. As a man of God, it is my duty to accept confession. I advise you to withdraw, Sheriff.
Hey, shut
And
the
of
fuck
course,
up quick.
Sheriff can.
Ask Katrina if I can
I'm
see
sorry,
her
Ted?
phone real quick.
Why?
I'm gonna call Bang Bang, tell her to bring me some pants.
You didn't have to move. Oh. Yeah, whatever, I guess. Hands the phone over.
Yep.
I probably have some pants you can wear. People leave all kinds of things here.
No, that's weird. I'll wear my pants.
Yes, they do. You really need to clean your laundry room. But Sheriff,
Yep,
I'll tell you right now, either you withdraw, and Katrina, all of a sudden you feel a very, very strong hand around your throat, and you are pulled directly in front of the sheriff.
Oh my god, rude.
All right. Or I diablerize this one right in front of you, and you're next.
Wait, hold on. Who grabbed me?
The
Sheriff.
Reverend.
Oh.
Oh, the Reverend.
Okay.
Sheriff.
Did I say sheriff? I may have, man. I'm sorry.
You did. Okay.
Yeah, you.
I've been up.
Sheriff pulls
for
her in
very-
front of him like, what?
Okay.
I'm sorry. I've been up since 5 a.m. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
I apologize. No. The Reverend grabs her, chokehold, pulls her against them, or I'm gonna diablerize this one in front of you, and then you're next.
It's not really the threat you think it is.
The sheriff, of course, is completely nonplussed. Go ahead. Just another thing I'll have to kill you for.
I'm scanning for some. I don't think anyone's really paying attention to me, but I'm scanning for something, some environmental trick I could use to punch above my weight class, because these guys are. I'm not gonna win. I'm gonna be destroyed if it comes to a fair fight.
Oh, same.
Yes, you are.
So I'm just scanning for anything.
Is the garage doors open?
Yes.
You can probably see a bunch of guns on a wall.
That doesn't help.
Gotta get to him first.
Explosives, something.
Those are in the bathroom.
Drive a truck into him. I could drive the truck into him. Anyway, continue. If you don't want to flag something for me that I can see, because I
What's the address here?
I'm trying to think about how this would work.
The
Reed.
address is just choking.
No, just
You don't see
1417 West Drive.
like
the West.
is there a like
I mean,
a
I'm trying to remember what we Katrina, I'm assuming you have a car in there that you spoke to you told Vincent about. Take my car and leave.
Mm-hmm.
So she's got a car in there.
And I mean, I've also got the truck, right?
Yeah. The keys are still in it.
Golf club, things like that.
Okay.
But if you wanted to, you could. I mean, that truck, while heavy, is still capable of a decent turn of speed. If you wanted to, you probably could try to like throw it into reverse and flash out of there, or like just like try to back it into everybody for a distraction so the sheriff can take a shot.
I'm gonna I'm gonna sort of slowly move into the driver's spot, and I'm looking for. I'm not sure. I don't quite understand how the geometry is set up here, but I'm looking for an opportunity that I can ram the Reverend.
Well, you were gonna have to basically put the truck in reverse and back up, like back right into him, hoping
will
that
hit.
whenever he,
He'll hit Katrina as well. So-
hoping that either A, it will
Wait.
kill Katrina, B, or B, he'll let her go
Okay.
to deal
So
with you.
ready to do that, but I'm waiting for my moment. If he starts trying to diabolize Katrina, that's my moment.
Okay.
How close is the sheriff?
Probably about 25 feet away.
Okay. So not arm's reach.
No. How did you let this happen, Sheriff? Simple. I did what I was told. The fact that the entire court disappearing around us has nothing to do with it. And then Basher smiles, says, "Oh, that's right." He leans down and like Sage whispers in Katrina's ear, "I forgot what tonight was. Tonight was the night when everything got to come out to play." Sheriff, you're about to get a phone call. This one was not of my doing, but I promise you, it's more important than me. And with that, the sheriff's phone actually does go off. Anybody with heightened senses up can see it is the seneschal. And the second that he like answers the call, you hear violence in the background, screaming, gunshots. He's calling for help. Elysium is under siege.
That one's
Seems like.
close.
Is he distracted enough now that I could have a shot
He
to
is
ram him?
He is distracted as hell. If you're gonna do it, now would be a great time.
All right, I am
But
ramming
he
the
is very
Reverend.
much focusing on the sheriff. Okay.
Mhm.
Let's see. So you're just gonna have to put in backwards for Dex Drive. Okay. Let me go ahead and roll to dodge. Flash roll. And Katrina, are you doing anything while this is going on? Are you like trying to escape, or are you just holding still, trying to wonder like what the angle is here?
I think he's full of shit. So I'm just standing there. And if he does bite me, well, that didn't work out so much for the circus guy. So.
It really didn't.
Let's see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. So
4
Leaf,
dodges?
as you 4 to
Wait.
dodge.
I haven't rolled yet. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I was so basically you have Dex Drive,
Yeah?
which in this case would be I think 3 dots for you.
Yeah.
It is not mathematically possible for you to hit him harder than that. So I was giving you like a little bit of a cushion, and then seeing how, like, assuming that you were going to make the move and hit him, and seeing how well he could dodge that truck. Okay, I was running on the assumption of a hit for you.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah.
okay. But it's not enough.
Um,
Yeah.
kind of.
Can
We'll
I
get
spend
there.
willpower? Okay, sorry, go on.
You cannot will the truck to hit him harder, so no.
Nah.
No, okay.
Although I love where your head's at, though.
Well, the
Okay.
best you could hope for would be a tie, which he would still win. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, with that, Katrina, you feel yourself grabbed and wrenched by the neck, backwards, out of sight as the truck goes whizzing past your nose.
Oh,
He dodged pretty well. You barely you barely missed you. I'm trying to hold on. I gotta find this. Where'd I put it?
I am still holding the scissors.
Yep.
Well, while people are focusing on the truck, hopefully, and I mean, sorry. So I'm getting out. If I get out on the side, the way I have
You'd
this
be
is
getting
if I get out on the sheriff's side and not the reverend's side,
right.
the reverend
Sheriff,
will. Hmm? If I get off on the sheriff's side and not the reverend's side, then hopefully the reverend doesn't see me, and then I would want to make a break for the garage to grab a gun.
sounds like a solid plan.
Mhm.
Jen, you hear as the truck is roaring past, he says, obfuscate and run.
I can't do both.
You have celerity.
Yeah, if I'm running, I'm not obligated. I told you guys to go! I'm just shouting at Eli and
What? I still got your phone.
shouting at Eli and Robin. I'll get a new one. I have like 9.
Then allow me to set the stage. He turns and he throws you into the townhouse across the street. Through the window into the townhouse.
Get on.
With the whispered instruction, run.
Oof.
Yeah. You come out because of the fact that there is a care for you. I'm going to assume that you don't have glass sticking out of your anywhere.
Do I gotta like roll to soak some of that shattered glass damage? Or
That was the care.
That was a potent throw.
Yeah. That was the care that the shattered glass didn't. He threw you in such a way that you didn't actually impale yourself.
my dress is like tastefully cut now.
Yes, it is
13,
strategically
yeah.
torn. We are this close from being Hollywood style. So,
Get one word.
Katrina?
All I can say fuck once.
he has thrown you out, and then you hear the most horrific screeching metal tearing sound as you're fairly sure Basher just ripped the back axle off of the truck. At least that's what it sounded like. Good luck saving them now. And then all of a sudden you hear the whoop of a celerity run. Basher is gone. The way to transport the primogens is gone.
So, sorry, what did he got rid of the truck?
He ripped the back axle off.
Oh, right, okay. So, like, the way to... Sure,
The truck is still there. The truck is there, but no
the
longer.
primogen themselves are still there.
Mhm.
Yes. And the sheriff's phone is, you can still hear gunshots.
Yep.
What you doing?
I'm gonna steal one of Jen's guns and just giving up on everything else. Just walking up to the sheriff, and I just say, "Where do you need me?"
All right. Pierce, what you doing?
Oh, waiting for the next about 4 minutes for my retainer to show up with my van.
Okay.
As I've been texting her to bring me clothes.
Jen, what are you doing?
I'm sneaking out the back door, I guess.
Okay.
Out of this other townhouse. punching anybody I come across in the face.
The old
Eddie.
grandma and the old grandmother who has 7 cats is considerably surprised when you deck her.
That
Yes.
bitch was always so nosy. Oh,
Yeah, she
another
was.
You
young
don't
man.
put trash cans out right.
Yes,
Mind your damn business, Grandma.
She
Just
never
leaving
really
Bibles
knew how to
everywhere.
keep her nose in her own business. So, Jen, you are cheesing it out of town? Or are you going to Elysium, or what you doing? I know you said you're sneaking out the back, and I'm fine with that. I just want to know where you're going.
I will. I don't have a car or a phone. I'm just gonna start walking through people's yards, heading out of town,
Okay.
Also just booking it.
or at least until I get to my storage unit, at which point I can get another phone.
Okay. I'm gonna say that it takes you. Are you using Celerity or anything?
Maybe once or twice, when it's not
Okay.
like obvious someone's gonna see me.
And I'm gonna say it's gonna take you about 15 minutes to get to your storage unit. Okay.
Okay.
So the sheriff, while clearly furious, says, "Right now we need to wake the Primogen up." He turns to one of his deputies. "Get the rescue bags." And one of the deputies reaches into the trunk of his car, pulls out what appears to be a cooler, like they use for organ transportation, and pulls it out and just walks over. As that happened,
I'll help open those barrels.
inside, you see the 5 missing Primogen, all of whom have been staked straight through the heart.
As expected.
They are.
Yeah.
Yeah. As you pull them or get them out and remove the stakes, they're like basically running an IV line of blood into them, so that way they're not going to be in a frenzy whenever the stake comes out. At least hopefully.
Hopefully.
As that happens, yeah, Lord willing. Actually, that's a great question. Let's really hope I don't botch this.
Hey. 110.
Okay. What? Yeah, I'm the DM, but me botching still
That's a
happens.
110.
One success. So one
Yeah.
One
success.
success, that's all we needed. So the rescue bags do work, and the 5 Primogen are sane, if furious, when woken up.
Yeah.
Fun fact, while you're in torpor, you can still hear. And they heard pretty much everything. There may be some questions about what sounded like a murder spree, like right when you brought them out. Just FYI, for later.
Hey. Well, my voice.
With that, the sheriff rallies the Primogens, goes in, all of them effectively loot Katrina's house bare of every form of weapon they can get their hands on, and then proceed to, well, ask Eli for a ride.
Of course. Who wouldn't want to serve the tower? I'll just I'll build you guys on the back end.
Okay. So, as you have 3 Primogen in the back seat, one sitting on someone's lap, and another one in the front seat, the sheriff is riding with his deputies in the one car they have left right now. You have two cars full of angry vampire.
Angry elder vampire.
Dying.
To Elysium.
They're going to Elysium, and by God, we're not
That ain't
gonna miss the early
Elysium
bird
no
special.
more.
Elysium
a
or
lot.
break, bitch. Elysium or break.
Am I being told? Am I being brought along as well?
You volunteered with the sheriff, so yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
You are in the sheriff's car. Eli, you are in there with a whole bunch of pissy elders.
Mhm.
Only a few of them comment on your driving style. A few of them do ask to use your ghoul.
Don't kill her. Her or Hooch. Don't kill either one of them. Don't take all of it. Just
They each take 1 point each.
Please don't kill her. Yeah.
just don't kill them.
6
So-
in one night. I don't even know I've hit those numbers.
Oh yes, you have. Don't even
The
pretend.
70s were wild.
Ugh.
1870s, 1970s.
Yes.
Big 70s.
Just saying.
Sure.
All right. As you're going, Katrina, you get to your storage unit. You pick up your phone. This is brand new, out of the box burner. What you doing with it?
Well, while I'm at my storage unit, I'll get changed. Activate the phone. Send a text to the number just saying new number. Grab some cash. And I guess hunker down in there for now.
Okay. Do you have any blood in there?
No.
Okay.
Blood does not last that long.
I don't know how often you come here. So
I've never
this is
come
me-
here since moving here. So no one would know to
This is
find
me
me here.
checking. All right. So you're hunkered down in there. There is some light reading material, I'm assuming.
Candy Crush. Level 1.
Candy Crush.
First download every
charger.
time.
All right.
New phone, so Candy Crush first level.
Okay. Here's as you are writing, you are very clearly trying to look as if you're very intent on what you're doing. And you realize that you're trying to look intent while effectively driving a bus from a senior care center
Mm-hmm.
full of elders who are hungry and cranky and about to go to a museum
Yeah.
Museum.
or an
This is what my life
art
is
gallery,
like.
excuse me. Art gallery, excuse me.
30 minutes ago, I was butt naked in a Shark Tank watching a feeding frenzy. Now look at me. Sorry to be
All right.
so disappointed.
Robin, you are right behind,
Yep.
like literally right behind. You get a phone call from the sheriff. Or excuse me. No. Eli gets a phone call from the sheriff. Forgot whose car you were in for a second there.
He
Eli?
calls you from the passenger seat. What you doing? Oh,
You want a mojito?
shit, kinda.
Okay.
Answer the phone.
Eli, you get. Okay. Put me on speaker,
Not gonna say anything weird, are you?
please.
Lighten up. It's called a joke. Speakerphone.
It may be called a joke. This is not a joking time. I've just received word from the Seneschal. They are under attack by what appear to be monsters, but nothing that we've ever seen or heard of before. They seem to be only attacking kindred, and they appear to be leaving human blood and ghouls alone. We're not really sure why. These things are tough as hell and ugly as sin. So the sooner you can get here, the sooner we can finish this off, and then we can figure out whose they are. Also, we have not heard from the Scourge. Keep an eye open for him.
Damn straight we haven't heard from the Scourge. We were investigating his disappearance.
I know, but we haven't heard from him in the meantime. So, get there, secure Elysium, render raid, eliminate these things, and then we're going to probably call a wild hunt to figure out exactly who tried to tear this city down. We're 2 minutes out. Good luck. Like, the Primogens, they're all muttering. The deputies, they're also muttering. As you get there, you pull up to the front doors of Elysium, and you see a pile of, they look kind of like a cross between a face hugger and like a homunculus, sort of little bodyguard doll thing. You're not really sure what the hell's going on. Can both of you please roll me a perception check? I want to see if either of you make this connection.
Except investigation, alertness, or what?
Yeah, investigation, please.
Boop.
Perception investigation.
1 success.
3 successes.
All right, you don't see it. Just for the record, Robin, you're not really sure who this is. Eli, you know that face.
It's one of the things I saw in the chantry when I wasn't supposed to be looking at stuff.
Kinda, but this is a kindred.
Hmm.
That's the face of a kindred that you saw, like, you heard went missing like 2 or 3 cities over about a month ago. And as you keep looking, and Robin, this happens with you too, you start seeing faces you recognize. These monsters, whatever the hell they are, that used to be kindred. At least parts of them did. Standing, leaning up against a pillar just inside the front doors of Elysium, you see the extremely badly mauled body of Oscar Double-Lot Ortega. The area around him is littered with shotgun shells. His shotgun is covered in what appears to be scorched blood, where he had to use the hot barrels to start beating these things when he ran out of ammo. He put at least 15 of these things down by himself. And you can't tell if he's alive or dead, but you can still hear gunshots from inside. As everyone starts going through, the elders start noticing as well. And they start actively like picking out their clanmates from like nearby towns, some of the like newer initiates that have just gone missing or everybody thought ran or died. And then as you get into the main floor, you can see a small circle around the throne. What appears to be two
The
there
throne?
appears to be the
Sorry?
heart well, the seat of authority, whatever you want to call it, the central area where the prince held court.
Ah, okay, great, thanks.
Yep. Dais, that's better. As you see standing around the dais, there's a loose semicircle. The harpy, uh, one of the junior harpies, a few sheriff's deputies, and the seneschal are all standing there. Some of them are badly wounded. All of them are covered in blood. And across from them, with a small screen, about 5 or 10, is the biggest one of these things you have ever seen. It's got a bulbous, fat abdomen. It looks like a bee, just in the body
You are
shape.
cutting in and out quite severely, but I'm getting the idea that this is an eldritch entity.
Not quite, but you're not far off. So basically, it looks like one of these homunculi face hugger demon things, except for it is much bigger, has a much larger abdomen, and appears to be laying eggs,
Okay.
like right there.
Reproducing.
Yeah. And anyone who is able to actually see its face, that's the junior harpy. That's the junior harpy that the Scourge killed for murdering the prince.
Hmm.
The junior harpy that was given
Alright.
to the Scourge for staking. Her face is now grafted to the front of this thing? The fuck? The fuck? As the wave of reinforcements comes in, the elders start tearing this thing to shreds. No mercy, no kindness, no questions. Kill it. Eventually, with the reinforcements, the city's able to wipe these out. And then the elders start asking questions. They round on the seneschal. How could you do this? How could you let him do this? As the elders rush in from behind, they tear into this thing, biting, raining, stabbing, clawing, shooting, pulping everything that's not a kindred. And then they move straight past it and like all but pin the seneschal up against the wall. How could you? How could you let him do this? The sheriff walks in a few moments after, hangs up a phone, walks up, smacks the Scourge across the face, and stakes him. Right there. Stakes him to the wall and leaves his body standing.
Steak body.
Yeah.
Very well. He looks at the elders that he brought with him. I'm assuming you know how this happened. He's holed up in the chantry. It is therefore my duty to summon the entire city.
And the Scourge is in the chantry, and he is the reason why all this shit has happened.
Yes. The Scourge is in the chantry, and the sheriff stands up. My friends, it is unfortunately my duty to declare a wild hunt upon the Scourge.
Blood hunt.
Where? Oh, yeah, that's right. Sorry, I'm thinking of the wrong.
Right.
Right, I get wrong people.
Yes.
Sorry.
The Witcher, this guy.
It is therefore my duty to declare Alan Black a target of the blood hunt. He should still be in the chantry.
No, free snack.
Lord only knows what abomination has caused this. He's the only Tremere to be harmed. All others are to be considered innocent but suspect. So,
Oh, that is a good idea.
as such, it is now my duty to ask you to accompany me. So, and this actually does require Venture Daddy. what's going to have to happen is there is going to be an assault on the Chantry. To pull out the Scourge and, well, murder him horrifically. So, as of this moment,
Or actual culprit.
probably the actual culprit. Do you want to go? Would you be wanting to go with them on that assault, knowing everything that's in there, or would you want to leave that to the elders? Thing that's in there, or would you want to leave that to the elders? Thing that's in there, or would you want to leave that to the elders? Thing that's in there.
Oh no.
Used in a fight, but of everyone standing in Elysium, I am the only one who's actually been into the Chantry before.
Your call, bud.
So I think I will. I will go along and guide them.
Very well. I can give you a fully narrated play-by-play, but to be fair, it's midnight, and this is the rap session. What can happen here is if you do this well, and you play your political cards right, it is entirely possible that in the next few nights, you may emerge as the Prince of Middleburg. The next few nights.
Pull it
Robin
out.
is running off into service of the tower and possible glory and power and a possible final death.
Go big or go home, man. I love it.
I'm assisting because he's got to help me get these sharks and shit moved back to the ocean. A lot easier to do when he's the prince.
If he survives, he is going to suddenly become a philanthropist with an interest in marine biology. He is
Very
going to.
Because I've also been to the Chantry as well. So
You're what?
I've also been
Oh,
to
that's
the
right. You have.
Chantry.
All right. Well, that is
Oh, I'm gonna smash so much shit. Oh my god, yes.
that's the end
And
of
service to the tower.
that's the end of Hell Week. I hope you all enjoyed it. That took a lot more left-hand turns than I thought, but honestly, I had fun. I hope you did too.
I can't fucking believe I survived. I cannot fucking believe I survived.
Yeah, man.
I survived. I cannot fucking believe I survived.
If it wasn't for that rolling a 6 success, I swear I would have had you on like dig to the front of the truck. All right, now it is time for everybody's wonderful favorite, absolutely most amazing time. Now it is time. That echo was
I'm
killer.
trying. I'm trying.
No, I'm not mad at you, Jen. I'm like that echo's messing with my head.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, it is now time for Props O'Clock. It is time now for all of us to do the things that we love doing, going around and telling everybody how awesome they were during this game. If you want to cite certain examples, that's fantastic. If you want to give it overall props for the entire season, that is fantastic too. Also, you are in this particular one, you can also give props to me. I will be giving props to everybody else. I'm probably going to go ahead and go last. So, who wants to go first?
I got it.
I'll go first.
I got it. All right.
Oh, light him up.
Eli was consistent throughout the whole thing, being an animal lover and consistently making sure that he took care of all the animals. And I thought that was just awesome. I thought you really stuck to that. You really stuck to that character type, that character trope, and I loved it. It was awesome. So basically, hardcore characterization, and you stuck to it throughout. Good job, man.
Thank you.
All right. Vincent, if you want to, you can say other things about everybody else, but that's fine too if you don't want to.
Oh, sure. Jen did an amazing job of trying to balance being being the bad guy behind the whole fucking season, while while making it look like she's the good guy the whole fucking season.
I didn't do anything.
Right?
You actually pulled it off. I mean,
Yeah, I was so beat up for no
if
reason.
I'm looking at it objectively, from Vincent's point of view, he's leaving believing that you are a straight up hardcore Camarilla vampire that was doing everything in her power to follow the rules while getting the shit kicked out of her by everybody. So that's how he saw it. When he goes to and he ends up going to the chantry and telling the whole fucking story to the whoever he can find that's in charge over there. That's what he's gonna say to that's what he's gonna say about you. Um Robin, I'm sorry about your communication issues that you're having right now, buddy. But yeah, you did a great job, man. Um solid work on maintaining the poise and the professionalism of the Ventru as much as possible. Um at one point you did kind of slip on the metagaming thing, but it was kind of hard not to. I even came close to slipping myself, but other than that, solid. Um and Chef, way to put it together, man. Great job putting it together. Kept us guessing the whole time. Kept us guessing to the very end. You had Jen confused. She thought it was the sheriff. Uh, Pierce didn't give a shit, so they.
Nope.
Shit.
I have a nature.
me and Robin were just like kind of fucking holding on by our bare fucking hands, like, what the fuck do we do now?
Yeah, sounds about right. All right.
So there you go. That's mine. There you go.
Okay. Let's see. Pierce, you want to go next?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and hop in. I'm gonna start with first off, I wanna congratulate both of our newbies to the channel. With their newbies to the first game, you guys did superb. I am so glad y'all are just in the game. I hope you're gonna be sticking around for more games. Just blanking on that one because y'all are both an absolute delight. But Travis, like always, Nat Sec Tremere, I love it as a concept. I love it start to finish. Just the anal retentiveness of what you would need to do and be as a Tremere is just right there. I am saying what I'm doing. I am writing down what I'm doing. I'm pointing out and making sure people know what I'm doing. So that when this blows up in my face, I can still hold my vote. I can go under my breath and go, you guys fucked up, and I told you everything was gonna happen. But just that's Tremere. Have fun with that. You did a great job with it. Oh, Venture Daddy. I love that you just kind of there was zero pushback to being called Venture Daddy. Just kind of just that immediate acceptance. I love that. But above that, I love like the slow friendship that was slowly building between Robin and Eli, where it was just kind of, ah, crap, I'm too close to him doing this nonsense. We can't both get caught here. Just like, I'm actually gonna back him up on this. We're actually gonna team this one up. We got this one together. Like, you know what? We work pretty well as a team. Let's actually keep doing this stuff together. Like, just here we are, and now we're gonna be shipping out sea life. Oh, Jan, every single game is always a delight every time you're in here. You always just give 110% on every character you do, regardless of what you're doing. I did not plan on continuously blood bonding just you. My original goal was going to be getting everybody. That's the only reason I went as hard as I did with Generation. I was going to be like, yeah, nah. Because, yeah, it never really came up, but you are one of my flaws. I have rival sires because your sire was gunning for me, and my sire said, that's hilarious. Yoink.
Awesome.
But just Yeah, but just every time, always a delight. Can't wait for the next one. It's gonna be a mess and werewolf, because But yeah, no.
Do you want to
Always
know
delight.
something really funny? Something really
Stop.
funny. One of my flaws was Sire's resentment.
Oh, you decided like either one of us. Oh, the best. Oh, and of course, Chef. Great job on your first proper game run on the channel, dude. Round of applause for the chefster. Great job, dude. I'm looking forward to see what you're gonna run next. It wasn't super obvious that you were flying by the seat of your pants for a lot of this stuff, but that's what a storyteller has to do when people are constantly waiting to direct, feeding frenzies at dudes. Or when somebody just, I don't know, buys their way out of an issue. Just happens. Resources attack. It's an attack stat when you got enough of it. But yeah, no, just good job running everything, dude. Glad you let me handle this one. We'll see what happens next time, because I'll be right there to sign-ups.
Looking forward to it. All right. Leaf, you want to go next?
Oh,
Is he
he's
muted?
muted himself.
Oh, dang.
That one's not me.
Muted himself.
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, I muted myself to
Ooh.
prevent feedback with Twitch.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I muted myself to prevent feedback. All right. Everyone was amazing, and this was a really good game. I'd also first like to provide props to the institution for creating a game where most of the time we met on time and played for the whole allotted time. That doesn't happen very often, and I am very
No, it
grateful
doesn't.
that normally we kept to the schedule. Yay us. Yay us. Vincent has a phenomenal degree of almost the everyman. It was very much, I got the sense, especially towards the end of it when everyone was giving him death threats, that he would rather be anywhere else. And the way he played that and the way you played that was very nice. Eli is a very colorful character, and Pierce, you played him very colorfully. You held nothing back, and you were very dramatic the whole time. It was excellent. It was. Jen, I'm going to have to rewatch this to figure out what the big reveal was. I assume it was that you were, oh no, secretly the bad guy.
It wasn't.
Everybody
Or
keeps
something
saying
of
that.
Whatever it was, I assume you were took the sleeping with the enemy flaw. But you are so quick. And really, what was enjoyable about playing with you is that in playing, it's hard to play a super flirtatious character without being quick with a word yourself. And your ability to, maybe not believably, but to deny everything, as well as to just play that incredibly friendly character, was great. Very fun to spar with.
You ought to check out Werewolf Season 1, because good lord.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, early Lexi.
And DM Delicious? Well, let me put it this way. I was scared for my own life. And furthermore, I was confused most of the time, but I never felt like things were bullshitted. I felt like I just didn't have all the information. And mystery games are really hard to do. You did this one well. Mystery game.
Thank you. Thank you.
You did this one well. Mystery game. You did this one well.
All right. And Jen?
I am now muting myself to prevent echoes.
Okay. Oh
Gosh,
man.
man.
I'm gonna start with Chef because some of us just mix it up for no reason, right?
No reason.
Chef, I feel like we were perhaps a challenging group for a first official on-channel foray into vampire. All of us had like just enough vampire experience to kind of be a menace. And I think that you ended up both crafting a story that had layers of depth I don't think any of us actually realized, while also managing to make it feel complete. You always wanted to make sure that all of us had something to do and a way to integrate the very unique strengths that all of our characters had. And sharks sound exactly like I would think sharks sound.
I'm gonna
Here's
pretend
never
I
letting
didn't
it
do a
go.
lot of research for that.
Constantly, just calm and never block. It's the new Ranger in the mines. I'm never gonna stop bringing it up.
here's
Stark hater.
you are amazing in everything you do, and I think this character had like a certain level of deadpan chaos that I just fucking loved, and it fit you so well. And also, I have the unbondable merit. Haha, suck it.
Oh, rude. You're stringing me along, my fifis.
It wasn't just you.
It wasn't just you, it was also Teddy.
Oh,
Poor Teddy.
nah.
But, like, honestly, I don't often get a chance to shamelessly flirt with you, but I really appreciated this opportunity to do so. Especially because you did not just resisted the whole way.
No,
The whole
just a
way.
little bit.
Loved it.
You're supposed to be my sister. Get out of here. It's gross.
Loved it. You're so good, and I love you so much.
I love you too.
To our newbies, Travis, first of all, I have to say that your innate ability to want to use the entire environment against the situation
hmm
has me breaking out in hives as your Shadowrun storyteller.
Oh, oh no. Oh dang. Oh beans.
I am so fucked. And
Rigger Decker.
yep,
Oh no. Oh no.
I'm not sure I know the system well enough to counteract your absolute mastery of machines. But we'll see. I will make sure it's
Super
a
cyber future.
good fun time though.
Everything is connected.
Hopefully doesn't end in like 4.5 minutes when you just
And it's
break
interesting.
all of my plot. But about this game, you knew what you wanted to do at all times, and there was nothing that was going to stop you from doing it. You always had some kind of plan, and the plan was usually bullshit, and your bullshit usually rolled well. I don't know how you got away with it.
Them dice rolls. Oh my god, them dice rolls.
This
Every time. Here's a dodge. Cool.
Tremere will
Yes.
steal your identity and ask for a miniature. It was strong choices and they were good choices. You did a really good job. And finally, Totally Human. For like this being your first game, somehow you slid so easily into the role of like responsible backbone. And considering like the chaos that you were constantly bouncing around, that can't have been easy. And you were so cool and so chill and just so willing to roll with the punches and be the eye of the hurricane as everything just kind of whipped around you. Eye of the hurricane.
Every comedy needs a straight man.
You did such a great job, and I think, I'm so happy that you decided to join us for this game. And I hope we get to play again together. This game. I hope we get to play again together.
All right. And lastly, it is my turn. And I gotta fix that. Okay.
And also, should I just tell people?
Which part?
Just my character.
If you want to, go right ahead.
I mean, I don't think I'm gonna play her again. She was not in any way a mastermind behind like any of this. She has the dark secret flaw, and the dark secret is that she was once in the Sabbat. She's also an Assamite, not a Toreador. And she maybe possibly killed the wrong person and had to go into hiding for a while. And so she was completely being blackmailed into helping. And then everyone else decided they sucked too.
Some of us were cool.
You guys were great. That's why she was like, get the fuck out.
And I honestly, I will never ever get tired of that character creation process with you. Because when Jen brought that and pointed that out, I was like, oh my god, I love it. But lastly, it's gonna be me. I'm gonna go around in the order that you are on my screen. Totally Human, Leaf. Dude, I don't know how many times I have seen someone naturally step into the not bossy, but still clearly the leader role. And I don't understand fully how you got there, but I can definitely tell that it is something that, you know, just really comes naturally to either to you or to your character or both. But I was really impressed with how you did it and how well you did it. I'm really glad you were here for this one, man. And I really do look forward to playing with you again. Hopefully with fewer technology issues. Vincent. Vincent. Dude, I do not remember the last time I had somebody throw so much of a wrench into a conversation I was trying to have. And now don't get me wrong, it made a ton of sense in the moment. It made a ton of sense looking back. But it is very rare that I actually have a player like manage to piss me the DM off just because of good play acting. I did not expect to have somebody throw that much of a monkey wrench at me and really make me like bounce on my feet and actually have to get everything done and fly by the seat of my pants as much as you did. And for me, that was very much it's a welcome challenge. I mean, I knew this game was going to be hard, but that was the kind of challenge that I, as a storyteller, you know, I really enjoy because if I can't scramble and make it up and fix it and all that other stuff, then what am I doing? I'm basically reading a module. So I loved it. Okay. I'm really glad we had you here, man. I really do I like as Pierce said, the SEC, the national security premiere. It's it's amazing. I didn't think I honestly I never would have thought about those two going together. But when you put it the way and part of the way was like with your personality about how very in depth and thorough you've look at everything, it really meshed well, man. And that was a great idea on your part. All right, Pierce, what can I say that I have not said? Dude, I love the fact that every single character you have ever made has had one clear North Star. It may not be something that makes a lot of sense. It may not be deeply held. It may not be a common one. It may not be like, oh, justice or oh, truth. But, there are some lines you just don't fucking cross. And I've yet to see you play a character that did not echo that kind of moral center. And I know that some people say that whenever I play, I'm sort of the guiding compass on occasion, but I think that you have like just the guardrails around what is too far and what isn't too far for very good and very specific reasons. And that has never failed to impress me and like make me actually reconsider how I'm playing or how I'm running a game. Just because like even I know there's certain limits, but am I going to be pushing Pierce's limits? Am I pushing my limits? Are we pushing limits just because they're there? You make me ask questions about my storytelling, and I really appreciate that. Jen, oh my dear. Just sit here, compliments all the time. Honestly, I cannot think of someone between you and Pierce who were able to help me balance my enthusiasm with the setting and the format I was in. I know I have an unfortunate habit of biting off quite a bit more than I can chew on occasion, and I still somehow manage to do it, sort of. But having somebody that I could bounce questions off of, bounce plot ideas off of, and not have to worry about, oh, is she gonna spill? Oh, is she gonna metagame? Because I've seen you keep far bigger secrets so much better. Old gods. She knew all about Artie, but I don't think I have seen someone play as much of like an inner sounding board or an inner conscience. Conscience might be the best way to phrase it than you do, and I am so incredibly appreciative. Okay, I know for a fact this game would not have been as good as it was without your help.
Yeah.
Okay, and with that, that is the wrap up for Hell Week. I hope everybody enjoyed it. I know we ran a little bit long tonight, but you know what? When we're saying nice things about people, I stop looking at the clock.
I'm plus, and
So,
there's compliments.
Was Chi still
yep,
throwing bricks? What time was this? What time was this, Chi?
G, G, I love you, but no.
We'll just tack him onto your next game, Chef. It's fine.
Oh God, they're already front loading me on my next game. Woe be unto whoever the hell that is.
Write it
Anyway,
down. Game 1. You're dead, you're dead, and you're dead. Thanks, Chi.
anyway, if you enjoyed watching this with us on Twitch, you know, we love having you guys here. Thank you so much for being with us. If you are still watching this on YouTube and you haven't hit the like and subscribe buttons, I don't remember which side they're on, so I'm pointing at both. Please, please, please do so. If you like what you saw, we have tons of other vampire games. We've got werewolf, we've got demon, we've got tons of other ones. Hyperspace Hustle is still one of my favorites. We play almost everything, and we're still coming up. We're still playing new games. Next season, we're opening up one that no one's ever tried before because it's still in development. And I really want you, I hope you guys are there to watch it with me because I'll be playing in it. I'm a hedgehog. Also,
I was
you
like,
want
what
to
the
talk about
fuck
games
are
like
you
that?
talking about?
Humblewood?
I didn't know it was still in development.
Yeah, it's not done.
Humblewood 2
Okay, I'm
is.
sorry. Okay.
Humblewood came out last year, but we're doing Tales of Valiant? I don't know what's going
Tales
on.
of the Valiant.
Yep, that's coming up. That is starting officially on December 5th.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be running on
Also,
Thursdays for about 6 to 8 weeks.
mm-hmm. And if you want to talk to us about that game or any of the other ones that you've seen here, seen us talk about, references we've made, questions about, hey, chef, what do you do to get your beard looking so damn good? Hey, chef, who did the art behind you? Hey, chef, are those real? Come and see us on Discord. Talk to us. Tell us your thoughts. You know, if you liked it, please tell us. If you didn't like it, you know, tell us, but nicely. If you want to have suggestions, comments, if you want to get in on a game, that's where you do it. That's where you sign up. That's where we'd run all our votes, and we'd love to see you. We're always enjoying having the family grow. And also, lastly, if you want to get on our Patreon, you can get the merch. Sorry, I just always love having that with me. You can get merch. You can get redeems in games. A lot of these interventions, a lot of the bricks, a lot of the pain you saw me inflict tonight was thrown from other people that were actually watching the game, have been watching the game. It lets you be involved. It makes my job more interesting. It makes their jobs harder most of the time. But come see us on Patreon. We'd love to have you there. But for the last time signing off, we have had Totally Human playing Robin. I have had Travis playing Vincent. We have had Pierce Powertough playing Eli. JenOfThieves, aka the DM Duchess, playing Katrina. And I am DM Delicious. Everybody calls me Chef. And guys, it has been a joy. We'll see you next time.